Great news. I just got the State Farm Personal Price Plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Welcome to GoRaidersLive.com. We're going to pick up the Raider girls basketball senior night recognition on a busy night here tonight at Carroll Higher Gymnasium. We also have Raider Cancer Awareness Night and Special Olympics night. So the first senior player we'll have for the Raiders, Jessa Griswold, one of the senior. She is a 5'8" senior guard, number 22. Parents, Carrie and John Griswold. Jessa has a 4.0 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society. She is a 4-year letter recipient in girls basketball. Jessa plans to attend Mount Marty University to pursue nursing while playing basketball. Raider senior, Jessa Griswold. Following Jessa is Finley Love. Finley, a 5'5" senior guard, number 11, one of the captains for the Raider girls team. Finley's parents, Sonia and Jason Love. Finley is a member of the National Honor Society with a 4.0 GPA. She is a 4-year letter winner recipient in girls basketball. She is a captain of the team this year. Finley has plans to attend Augustana University in Sioux Falls to major in nursing while playing college basketball. Raider senior, Finley Love.
Hallie Peterson.
Next up, Hallie Peterson. Hallie is a 5'9" senior forward, number 23, also a captain. Hallie's parents are Abby and Scott Peterson. Hallie is a member of the National Honor Society with a 4.2 GPA. She is a 4-year letter recipient in girls basketball. Hallie plans to study business administration while also playing basketball at Mount Marty University in Yankton. Raider senior, Hallie Peterson. Next up is Mackenzie Mack Schreiber, a 5'7" senior guard, number 5. Mackenzie's parents are Tammy and Jay Schreiber. Mackenzie is a 4-year letter recipient in basketball. She has a 4.2 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society. Mackenzie has plans to attend Mount Marty University to study nursing while continuing basketball at a college level. Raider senior, Mackenzie Schreiber. And last but not least, the Victorinox. Hayden Thornton, a 5'9" senior guard, number 2. Hayden's parents, Billy and Tyler Thornton. Hayden has a 4.0 GPA and is a 2-year letter recipient in basketball. She is also a 1-year letter recipient in golf. Hayden has a 1,000-point basketball career scoring. She plans to attend Lake Area Tech to pursue the professional fixed-wing pilot program. Raider senior, Hayden Thornton. Talking with the senior girls a little bit earlier, they would just like to thank their parents and families, all the coaches they've had over the years, and all the personal trainers and strength conditioning coaches they've had over the years. So thank you from those seniors. Congratulations to the Raider players and their parents. Thank you, parents, for letting us share your children and the scholar athletes of Stevens High School over their time. It's been great, and we wish all of the seniors congratulations. Now the cheerleaders. Abigail Cuppy, parents Kim and Josh Cuppy. Abigail is a 3-year letter winner in football and basketball, sideline cheer. She is the captain of the football sideline cheerleading team and has a 3.9 GPA. She plans to attend Texas A&M to study elementary education and become a kindergarten teacher. Raider senior, Abigail Cuppy. Next up for the cheer, Matea Dubray. Parents are Randy and Jake Dubray. Matea is a 2-year captain and a 3-year Spirit of Six recipient. She has participated in winter sideline cheer and competitive cheer for 4 years. She has no plans on college yet, is undecided, but plans to major in the health care field. Raider senior, Matea Dubray. Next up for Raider cheer is Natalie Baker. Natalie's parents are Jennifer and Damon Baker. Natalie is a student athlete leadership team member. She is a 3-year letter winner for competitive dance and cheer. She was awarded an All-State Award freshman year. Natalie plans to attend college for a master's degree in child and family development with a bachelor's in psychology. After she graduates, she plans to be a child life specialist. Raider senior, Natalie Baker. And last but not least, on senior night for the girls and the cheerleader, Vivian Wasson. Vivian's parents are Michelle and Thad Wasson. Vivian is a member of the National Honor Society with a 3.9 GPA. This is her first year on the dance team. She is undecided on what college to attend. However, Vivian plans to pursue a degree in nursing. Raider senior, Vivian Wasson. And again, congratulations and thank you to the parents and Raider senior cheerleaders. Thank you for all your support and all the time you put into being here to make Raider activities exciting.
Basketball and cheerleading. Thank you, seniors and their parents.
Well, as we wrap up senior night, as we said, there's a few other things going on tonight. There'll be Special Olympics night recognition during the boys' game. And overall tonight, both teams, promoting cancer awareness. Both the girls and the boys' teams have shooting shirts on tonight. They're pink shirts to show their support for those who survived, those battling, and for those and their families that succumbed to cancer. So thank you, Raider girls and boys basketball, for showing your support of cancer awareness. And we have it's a special day today. One of the Raiders senior girls who's about to take the court has a birthday today. So happy birthday to number 5, Raider senior, Mackenzie Mack Schreiber. And with a last name like Schreiber, that's echt Deutsch. I think we should probably sing Mackenzie happy birthday wishes auf Deutsch. So turn it down at home if you don't want to be too offended, but I'll give her my best shot with the band in the background. So here's to Max Schreiber auf Deutsch. Hoch soll sie leben, hoch soll sie leben, sie lebe hoch, sie lebe dreimal. Hoch, 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 hoch. Happy birthday, Fröhliche Geburtstag to Mackenzie Mack Schreiber, Raider Senior. We'll be right back after these messages. You're following Raider Girls Basketball on GoRaidersLive.com, Live Ticket TV.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats and attics to rodents and walls, ants in kitchens, stubborn bedbug infestations, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family owned, community trusted.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person like Lance at Van Zee Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota-owned, family-owned, Bowie Foods.
Diamond Roofing is your trusted roofing contractor in Rapid City and the surrounding Black Hills area. With over 40 years of experience, they specialize in residential and commercial roofing, as well as siding, windows, and gutter installation. They also collaborate with general contractors to install roofs on new home construction. Diamond Roofing offers customized solutions that fit both your needs and your budget. Call 605-720-7663 for a quote or visit diamondroofingcorp.com today.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show. With big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. And stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
It's time for Happy Honda Days at Danny Menno Rushmore Honda. Shop the area's best selection of pre-owned Hondas and Honda certified pre-owned. Get financing as low as 1.99% APR on certified pre-owned CRVs, HRVs, and other select models. 1.99. Plus, shop a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, including 4x4s and all-wheel drives, imports, and domestics, all with Rushmore Honda discounts. See us at Danny Menno Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com. This time of year, you never know what Mother Nature has planned. Be ready for it in a 4x4 truck or sport utility from Danny Menno Toyota. Shop a great selection of go-in-the-snow 4x4s and all-wheel drives, domestics, and imports. Plus, the area's best selection of used Toyotas and Toyota certified pre-owned. Get financing as low as 4.99% APR for up to 72 months on certified pre-owned, including RAV4s. See us at Danny Menno Toyota or DannyMennoToyota.com.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Futures aren't made by accident. They're dreamt, they're planned, they're discovered. At Northern State University, futures are the result of hard work and grit. NSU is an academic powerhouse with a spirit of exploration and genuine support, where professors know your name and push you to discover what you're truly capable of. But don't take our word for it. When you experience Northern, you'll see the difference here.
Welcome to GoRaidersLive.com and to tonight's Class AA Girls Basketball Contest featuring the visiting Sioux Falls, Washington Warriors and the host, Rapid City Stevens Raiders. Brought to you subscription-free on GoRaidersLive.com, LiveTicket.tv, and you can follow us on YouTube, Stevens Raiders channel. Well, this looks to be a very good one. We have the number 3 seed point rated Sioux Falls, Washington Warriors coming in to take on the home number 4 seed point rated Rapid City Stevens Raiders. That coming off of a Aberdeen Central loss. The Raiders bumped up from 5 to 4. This whole weekend looks to be a good one with Sioux Falls Jefferson tomorrow, and they're in the top 10. So a lot of times people will talk about the schedule and how it lines up, and you know, some people are protagonists of you need to have a little bit lighter at the end so you can be rested and confident and healthy, and others feel the opposite, that you need to be tested. You have tough games so you're battle ready, and so let's all hope that that's what the Raiders need, is they'll have 2 very competitive contests. If they can pull 2 wins or even split, they're going to be in really good shape coming up for the Sodak 16 on that one. The Warriors come into this one 15-3. They're coming off a 2024-25 campaign where they went 20-4 and were 3rd in AA as they defeated the Raiders in that 3rd, 4th place game. And they will take on Central tomorrow. The Raiders come in 14-4. Again, they were 17-7 last year, 4th place in Class AA to the Warriors. So this is a even matchup. The tail of the tape shows the Warriors have a little bit more length, but the senior experience of the Raiders will have to really guide them here tonight and get the support from their juniors and their 8th grader coming off the bench. The Warriors are coached by longtime head coach there, Jamie Parrish, and the Raiders are coached by Adam Dannenbrand. Your officials tonight are D'Amico Rodriguez and Amber Sierra and Tim Vogley. D'Amico and Amber certainly seen their share of high-level games and state tournaments for their respective classes and gender that they officiate for. I don't have those numbers, but it should be a good matchup and a well-called game here tonight. Again, on senior night, on Cancer Awareness Night, Special Olympics night, and I won't put you through it again, but it's also special birthday night for Mackenzie Mack Schreiber, senior guard for the Raiders, and I hope I didn't offend the Schreibers by singing happy birthday auf Deutsch to Mackenzie here tonight. So we got 3 on the clock, ready to go. Give it over to public address announcer Doug Solly when the time comes. But looking at the wins for the Raiders, their losses have come to Aberdeen Central and Huron earlier in the year, and then a few weeks at home to O'Gorman and Brandon Valley, the number 1 and 2 teams. Then they hit the road and played Yankton and Harrisburg, and on Saturday they beat Harrisburg by 2 And then they turned around the next Friday and played a really tough, hard-fought game against Rapid City Christian. And the Raiders senior leadership guided them to come out on top. Mackenzie Mack Schreiber, the birthday girl, had 16 that night to pace the Raiders. And then they'll have the number 3 team, and I believe Jefferson is coming into this weekend, number 6. Don't quote me on that. So certainly the Raiders have seen their fair share of really good competition, and as we talked in the opener, hopefully that helps sharpen and hone their postseason readiness. We'll be right back after 60 seconds to bring you the anthem and the lineups. You're following Raider basketball on GoRaidersLive.com.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium on the campus of Rapid City Stevens High School on this beautiful Black Hills Friday. A little drier than we like to see at this time of the year, but certainly a beautiful day out there today to get in some fresh Black Hills air. Great to have the band here with us, the Raider Pep Band, under the direction of George Dragoo and Jordan Seidel, Raider mascot. It's got the Raider gear and all the swag down there. That's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's contest between the Sioux Falls, Washington Warriors and your Stevens Raiders. Rapid City, Stevens, and Sioux Falls, Washington are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association, which have adopted the rules under which these games are conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this activity's success.
As we get ready for the anthem here, we'll hand it over to the band, and then we'll be back for lineups.
You would like to be shown as visitors on their campus. Unruly, threatening, or obscene behavior will not be condoned at today's game. Thank you for your cooperation and support. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand, if you are able, for the national anthem. We remind all in attendance that proper respect is to face the flag, remove your hat or cap, and stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. Veterans and active duty military not in uniform may also salute the flag. Please join in singing as the Stevens High School Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. George Dragoo and Jordan Seidel, performs our national anthem. you, Raider Pep Band. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the cheerleaders from Rapid
Great job by the Raider Pep Band.
Cheerleaders, Abby Cuppy.
The cheerleaders being announced, Abby Cuppy.
Barnes.
Addie Barnes.
Natalie Baker.
Natalie Baker.
Delilah Espinoza.
Delilah Espinoza.
Vivi Wasson.
Vivi Wasson.
Sadie Morgan.
Sadie Morgan.
Shaylee Howie.
Shaylee Howie.
Kate Terry.
Kate Terry.
Kaylin Barnes.
Kaylin Barnes.
Matea Dubray.
And Matea Dubray.
Raider cheer team is coached by Jamie
And
Exner.
the cheer coach is Jamie Exner.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Now we'll get to the starters for the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors.
Sioux Falls, Washington. At a forward, number 25, Layla Bertay. At a guard,
Layla Birdie
number 30, Josie Beitler.
will get the start. Number 30, Josie Beitler.
Playing forward, number 31, Rylan Kennett.
Rylan Kennett will get the start,
At a
number
guard,
31.
number 33, Dana Hart.
Dana Harp start at guard for the
Playing forward,
Warriors.
number 50, Jersey Peterson.
And Jersey Peterson, the sophomore, will get the start. So we talked about the length of this Warrior team, and the starters, a 6-foot sophomore, Layla Bertie, a 5'10 guard, Josie Beitler, a 5'10 forward, Rylan Kennett, a 6-foot guard, Dana Harp, and a 6'1 forward, Jersey Peterson. And for the Raiders, senior number 2, the Victorinox, 5'9 guard, Hayden Thornton. And the birthday girl, a 5'7 senior guard, number 5, Mackenzie Mack Schreiber. And a captain, 5'5 senior guard, the Augie commit, number 11, Finley Love. 5'8 senior guard, Mount Marty commit, along with Max Schreiber, number 22, Jessica Griswold. And the third Lancer commit, a 5'9 senior forward and a captain, number 23, Hallie Peterson. So the Raiders will go all seniors on senior night. Thornton, Schreiber, Love, Griswold, Peterson. That's a great lineup. We'll look for them to bring in Seumana Tafa the first time, and the Raiders line up, and Jessica Griswold will tip off against the 6'1 Jersey Peterson, and it goes to the Warriors, and they'll take it right to the hoop, and that's Dana Harp. She'll turn away. She'll get it down to Peterson. It's short off the block. She'll get the rebound. Peterson knocks at it, steals it away, comes to Thornton, and Thornton will get it clear to Peterson. Up to Love. Love on the right side. She'll come to the middle. She's picked by number 20, Lauren Kennett, and she'll bring it up. And errant pass, stepping in the lane is Mackenzie Mack Schreiber. She'll get it over to Love. Love is rejected as she goes up for the layup. And I think Finley was saying, get it to me sooner, I would have got back to you. But at any rate, it's a Raider ball out of bounds. So good recovery there by the Warriors. Thornton, 3, just short. Rebound there by number 25, Layla Bertie. Stolen back by the Raiders. Up and off the glass hard by Schreiber. She thinks about a shot, steps away. Peterson goes to Love, and it's intercepted by number 20 for an easy layup. That's Lauren Kennett for the Warriors. Right back down, missed shot, but goes down. We're going to have a traveling, and it'll be Raider ball. Dana Harp just couldn't find her balance there from the get-go and got tangled in her own feet, went down, travel. Thornton will take it out of bounds for the Raiders. Quick pass underneath to Griswold. They lost her under there. And the senior, Griswold, makes it level at 2. She'll mark up on Harp, doing a nice job as she's dribbling the ball. Harp thought about using the screen from Peterson, doesn't. Now she's handed off to Hallie Peterson, who knocks the ball away. Harp gets it back. 12 on the shot clock. Good screen there and a good roll defense by Peterson. Bertie looks to go up with the left hand, doesn't draw any air. Love comes out of it, and she's on the run to Max Schreiber. Max Schreiber's going to fake, go up for a sneaky little up and under layup by the birthday girl. Number 5, Mackenzie Max Schreiber. Raiders lead by 2. Right back down the other side. Not a walk there. They're going to call, yes, a walk. Made contact, and as we've said many times, these defenders are getting so smart. After they give a little resistance, they ease up, and the offensive player anticipates resistance. It's not there. They lose their balance and walk, and that's what happened there. Good job breaking the press. Thornton with a little jumper up off the glass and good. Hayden Thornton pulls out of the Victorinox a little 9-foot, 10-foot jumper in the lane. And Canet will bring it up, being guarded by Love. A good little inside out there. Rarely do you see Love get caught, but she stayed with her and caused the shot to go errant. Great recovery defense by the senior Finley Love for the Raiders. Get pass over to Griswold. She thought about a 3. It's not there. Good closing defense by the Warriors in their length. Another pass that the length of the Warriors come up with, and that time Harp's last dribble was kind of awkward, and it gave Peterson time to catch up from behind. Schreiber for 3, just off. 2 Raiders there, but coming up with the rebound is number 21, it looks like, for the Warriors. 31, excuse me, that's Kennett. And a shot missed by the Raiders. They get the offensive rebound, battle for the ball on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Raiders, the 4-point lead. And first 2 off the bench will be Sayu Manatafa and Falcon. Number 34, the 6-foot 8th grader, Marley Sayu Manatafa. Number 4, the 5'5 junior guard, Haley Falcon, will come in. Griswold will chase the ball down. She'll put it on at the bottom of the logo. She goes to the left. Little handoff to Peterson. Falcon thought about it. She's the shooter. Takes one just a little long. The length of the Warriors got in the way. Another missed layup. The Raiders are getting offensive rebounds, and I just think they're anticipating the length of the Warriors since they've had a few shots blocked early. Let's hope Jessica Griswold's okay. She got right in, just, incidental contact, pretty good. Might have got the wind knocked out of her. At any rate, we have a timeout. And we're going to have a full timeout for Coach Jamie Parrish and the Washington Warriors. We'll be right back after this 30. You're following Raider basketball on GoRaidersLive.com.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our 2 locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium and Raider girls basketball. Number 3, Sioux Falls, Washington Warriors visiting the number 4, Rapid City Stevens Raiders. As we said at the opener, Warriors come into this one with a record of 15-3, the Raiders 14-4. Good pass. Griswold dribbles it out. Guarded closely. Peterson tries to get it to the corner to Love, and it's knocked out of bounds by Canet, Ryland Canet. So on the floor for the Raiders, you have Love, Griswold, Sayu Manatafa, Falcon, and Peterson. That ball's knocked out of bounds by number 30, Josie Beitler. Stayed Raider ball with 23 on the shot clock. For the Warriors, you have Harp, Ryland Canet, Jersey Peterson, Layla Bertie, and I'm not quite getting the last number. Long 3 by Griswold, just out. And right back down are the Warriors. Beitler to Harp. Harp with the move on the inside. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Good job of holding her position there was Finley Love. That gave Hallie Peterson the opportunity to come by and knock it away. Mackenzie Max Schreiber will come in and give Jessica Griswold a little rest here. Birdie, Beitler, Kinnett, Harp, Peterson. Little floater in the lane by Ryland Kinnett, the senior. Left-handed little jump hook. It's good. 2-point margin here now for the Raiders with Peterson setting up the point. Falcon, 3, quick release. May have got a piece of it, was by the Warriors, and then Bertie splits defenders. She goes to the hoop, and she's going to be fouled. Let's see who they call this one on. Looks like this one's going to go on the Raiders. And that's going to be on Hallie Peterson, her first team first. Both teams with one foul this quarter. And going to the line is Bertie, the 6-foot sophomore. First one's good. Good looking release there for the sophomore on that throw. Substitutes come rolling in here. Now back in is, I believe that's Lauren Kinnett. Second one is up and off. Sayum on top with a nice rebound. And yep, Lauren Kinnett's in, and we'll see if she replaces the other half of the firm, it looked like. So number 20, Lauren Kinnett is in, and sister number 31, the other half of the firm is out. That one rolls out of bounds. 23 on the shot clock. Thornton will put it in for the Raiders. Looks like the Warriors are going to go to a little 2-3 zone here. Force the Raiders to work this out, and it gets into Sayumanatafa. Good catch. Right back to Thornton. She thinks about a 3. Not there. Lifts up short, and Harp with good hands will take it to the hoop and score. Tough finish by Dana Harp, but she showed a lot of basketball acumen on that play. Finley Love with a nice little floater off the board. Doesn't go in, but her aggressive take will draw a foul. And with the Warriors looking to go into the zone and their length, that's a great way to try to neutralize it. That's going to be the second now on Beitler, the 5'10" sophomore guard. And Love will make the first. Tied at 7 here. Love, go to the stripe for her second throw. It looks up and good, and it is. So the Raiders convert Finley Love on 2 free throws, and they'll set up their press now on this dead ball. Substitution. Harp. 6-foot guard, and it's going to be dribbled out of bounds as the 2 seniors there, book editor Max Schreiber came over on the run and jump. Turnover, ball to the Raiders. So great defense there, team defense there by the Raiders. Float that one all the way across court to Hayden Thornton, to Griswold, off of the handoff from Love. Max Schreiber bounces it into Sayumanatafa, who goes to top to the hole in 2. Gotta love the fearless confidence of the 6'8" 8th grader, number 34, Marley Sayumanatafa for the Raiders. Harp is there to be able to give length, and Love came over just a little late. She wanted to give a little help defense, but the speed of Harp beat her to the spot, and that's going to be a foul on Finley Love, her first, team second. Peterson comes back in. So for the Raiders, Sayumanatafa, Max Schreiber, Thornton, Griswold, and Peterson. And good pass there into the corner. The firm, and that one's in and out. That was Kinnett to Kinnett, and the firm couldn't connect, but it was close, and Peterson comes back down. Looks to go to the hole. She'll pull it back out. Go over the top to Max Schreiber, who's open for 3. Just a little short, little out of her range, but boy, that was right on. And Warriors come back at with number 31, the senior Ryland Kinnett. She'll get it in. Tough take by Peterson, but it rolls off the rim. Max Schreiber almost falls out of bounds, is able to get it into Thornton. Thornton goes over the top to Griswold, almost goes out of bounds. She gets back to Schreiber. That's her range. Oh, and just off again for 3. Saved by Griswold, but into the hands of Peterson and, that's Kinnett and the Warriors. Over to Kinnett. She's going to take a three at the left hand. It's short. Body's bouncing all the way over there. Peterson comes out of it short again, and then we're going to get a foul on the Warriors. As a good box out there by Hayden Thornton and Hallie Peterson underneath. Not sure which one of them got fouled, but the longer Warriors went into him to try to get the ball over the top, and that's going to be on Jersey Peterson. So the good box out by the Raiders. Thornton and Peterson cause a foul. 1:24 to go in the quarter. Raiders lead by 3. Victorinox with the ball to Peterson. Down to Souix Manitofa. She's going to turn. She'll go up. Showed ball, but went right up in the same rhythm. If she would have showed ball, came back down, she might have been able to get Bertie more off the ground. But at any rate, stays Raider ball. 23 on the shot clock. Thornton hustles in, tries to give a little give and go, but she gave, but Souix Manitofa didn't go. Turnover back to Harp and the Warriors. Harp, good-looking 6-foot guard. She'll take Souix Manitofa on the switch. She'll step back, see if she shoots. She hasn't. She'll go back in again. Left-handed layup, tough scoop shot through Souix Manitofa. Dana Harp. Another good basket for the Warriors. The Raiders still lead 10-9. They get it into Souix Manitofa. She goes the hole, and a foul. Good job there. She was able to get Layla Bertie on her hip. Good, strong move, and went up, and Bertie came across and fouled her. That's going to be 4 fouls on the Warriors in this quarter, but with only 36.7, probably won't matter. The Raiders only have 2. Souix Manitofa, the 8th grader, number 34, will go to the line for the Raiders. And she misses her first. Griswold looks to be coming in for the shooter. Substitute Peterson comes in for Lauren Kinnett. And Souix Manitofa will go to the stripe for her second throw. This release looks really good, and it was. She'll net her third point, and the Raiders will lead by 2 with 36.7. They'll set the press. It'll go into Beitler. Beitler will bring it up, marked by Love. Beitler gets it down into Jersey Peterson. Back to Beitler. Beitler with a little crossover. Look to go screen and roll. Not there. A good denial by Griswold, and Peterson's going to go to the floor to the jump, and it's going to be Warrior ball with 22 on the game clock, 21 on the shot clock, so 1 second differential. Beitler will get it back to Harp. Harp will set it up. Bottom of the logo, she'll go right back to Beitler. She'll go down low into number 31, Kinnett, and that just rolls off the rim. Unlucky there for Kinnett. Falcons thinking about a 3. She gets it to Thornton. Thornton, an awkward shot, gets it up. Rebound, Griswold up and off the glass, and just doesn't fall in. She had to basically do a little tip shot to beat the clock. But at any rate, that one falls out. And at the end of the first quarter, the Warriors 9, your Raiders 11. Recapping that first quarter real quick, the Raiders had baskets from Thornton, Schreiber, free throws from Love, basket from Griswold, and 3 from Souix Manitofa for their 11. And the Warriors, 2 from Bertie, 2 for Kinnett, Rylan Kinnett, Harp with 4. Let's make that 3 with the free throw for the 6-foot sophomore Layla Bertie. Rylan Kinnett with 2, Dana Harp with 4 for 9 for the Warriors. We'll be back after this 30. You're following Raider Girls Basketball on GoRaidersLive.com, liveticket.tv.
Community banking should be kind of personal. That's because there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to you. Fortunately, Security First Bank gets that. And that means you get more, too, like online tools, in-person expertise, and tailored banking solutions for your family or business. So, from balanced budgets to bucket lists, we're the bank for all you're doing. Security First Bank.
Out of the break, the Raiders will have the possession. They get it over from Schreiber to Seyimanatafa. Peterson. Good pass to Seyimanatafa. She'll go up. No foul. Can't finish. Love fights for a tie-up ball, but Jersey Peterson was able to come out of there with it and get it to Harp. Harp will get it over to Beitler. Beitler. Step back. Get it over to Ryland Canet in the corner to Harp. She gets a screen from Bertie. Harp with 7 on the shot clock. No carry, but she'll take Seyimanatafa right to the hole, and she'll get fouled after the shot. And too bad, because the Raiders played pretty good defense. And just a breakdown on the end. Tough one-on-one assignment and man-to-man there for Seyimanatafa. A good job by Coach Parrish and his staff getting the rotation for that matchup. And Harp will go to the line for 2. Her first is good. Subs for the Warriors. Number 20, Lauren Canet, will come in along with number 23, the 5'9" sophomore, London Ladisau. Harp. This one's in and out, but the rebound's right there to Bertie and a tie-up, and it'll stay right here. Warrior ball. Peterson took a little scrape to the head, and I think she's going to be subbed out. Thornton will come in. We'll try to keep an eye on Hallie Peterson. And Warriors will take it out underneath the basket, over the top to Bertie. Her length will get her a little stop pop. Left-handed layup, no good. Good way to contest a shot by Thornton on that one. And Love will get it out. Nice pass to the corner. Griswold thought about a shot. She'll reset it to Thornton. Thornton off the bounce will go down to Max Schreiber. Kick out to Griswold. Baseline. Back to Schreiber. It's tipped. And right there is Harp. But she'll turn it back over off the poke. And a nice pass to Seyimanatafa off the glass and good. Good skills. Catching the ball, handling the ball, and finishing the ball by the 8th grader, Marley Seyimanatafa. Raiders lead by 3. Little jumper off balance, doesn't go. Tough rebound. No foul called. Schreiber goes to the floor. Somebody pop her shoulder back in. And goes to Harp. Down to Canet. Tries to go low. Another physical move in there, but Bertie comes out of it. Great defense by the Raiders and Seyimanatafa. And that's going to go out of bounds but off of the Warriors. And it'll go to the Raiders. Warriors will, looks like they're just going to sit back and apply half-court pressure. Now they'll back off even more as Love. And they set back in their 2-3. 2-3 match up there. Trying to keep the ball away from Seyimanatafa. Over to Love. Love's open. Max Schreiber. The Raiders can get a good, clean catch like that one. Good! Hayden Thornton for 3. And on some of their passes against that zone, they just haven't been to where the shooter can catch and shoot. And as I say that, Love gets it over to Thornton. She buries a 3. Huge for the Raiders. 5:10 to go. They lead by 6. 3-pointer off, but the rebound right there for the Warriors. Back up and in by Bertie is in there. Off the miss with the 3 by Canet. Schreiber with the miss, but Seyimanatafa tries to drive back in strong, and she travels. And that'll be turnover back over to the Warriors. And Beitler. Josie Beitler, the guard, will put it in. Max Schreiber knocks the ball away from Canet, and eventually a bad pass. Love to Schreiber. Max Schreiber will take it inside. She'll pop it out to Thornton. A little too much heat on that one. Goes off Hayden's hand. And both players Thornton and Schreiber kind of giving the my bad. So 4:32, Haley Falcon will come in. Warriors, a little break for Harp. She'll be right back in to handle the ball here on this full court press. So, yeah, but Thornton steals it, gets it over to Griswold. Left-handed layup off the glass. 2. Victorinox pulls out a steal out of the multi-tool and gets it right to Griswold. And the Raiders have a 6-point lead, 4:15 to go. Josie Beitler will bring it up. Switch from Love to Griswold. Good defense there. Griswold really trying to maintain legal guarding position, and they're going to call a 5-second call. What an outstanding job by the Raiders senior guard, Jessa Griswold, that just would not give up her legal guarding position, and Beitler had to hold on the ball. And we're going to have a timeout here. We'll be right back after this 30. You're following Raider basketball on GoRaidersLive.com.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Raider shout out to the production team tonight, Jacob and Delaney. Thank you, Delaney, for the camera work, and Jacob for the production work on that awesome 3-point shot by Hayden Thornton, instant replay. And their little pick and roll, and Peterson will steal it. Great team defense there. Good communication defensively by the Raiders. So Peterson knew when to open up. Love gets it over to Falcon. Didn't receive it clean, or we would have saw a 3-ball. Schreiber down to the corner to Peterson. Good sharp pass. She'll put it out to Love. 17 on the shot clock. Love, little shake and bake dribble. It's knocked away by Harp. It'll go in the hands of Beitler. And the Warriors will come down and try to cut into the lead. They'll get it to Harp, and it'll be an offensive foul. An offensive foul call. Didn't see it. I thought they were going to wave off the basket and call it on the ground. At any rate, that's a foul, and the first foul on Dana Harp. And Coach Parrish is asking questions, and it's easy to say from here what we didn't see. There was some congestion in there, but at any rate, call's made, and it goes back over to the Raiders. And they'll have a chance to extend their 6-point lead here as Falcon takes a hand back from Thornton, and Harp, so good with their hands, picks it and gets it back down, and it'll go right back to Harp. She'll go to the hole. This time, it's an easy 2, no fouls called. She'll lead all scorers with 7 points, and they'll bring it back down. I think the score people got the score wrong. And a 3! Haley Falcon. Raider Nation has been waiting and very, very patiently for the awesome junior to get on track. Haley Falcon, a very skilled sharpshooter from 3. That's big for the Raiders. There was a scoring error. They gave the 2 points from Harp to the Raiders, and then they gave 2 more. So it was 20-12. It should have been 18-14. So it should be 21-14. 21-14. There they go. They got it right. They heard me. And so they got it all squared away with a little help from a friend. And I think both benches look at their scorebook and say, yep, that's right. A very, 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 very rare score table faux pas for the Stevens scoring table. Very experienced crew, but it happens. So everything's squared away, 21-14. Little break here for the Raiders. They get a little rest, then they get to set up their press. So let's see if they can capitalize on that, as I think we're all set to go here. And Lauren Kinnett will get it in. She'll get it into Harp. She looks for Beitler coming off her roll. She's there, guarded again by Finley Love. She'll get a hand over to Griswold. Griswold. Get it to Kinnett. Kinnett goes down to Jersey Peterson. She'll take a bounce, get out of the lane. Good smart play by her to Hart. 10 on the shot clock. See if Hart can break down Peterson. It's not seeing Monotov out there this time. It's Peterson. And it goes off with a foot of Love, and they're going to chase this one down. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Washington ball. But it's going to be a reset. It shouldn't be a full reset. Are they going to call a full reset because they're saying it's a kick? And that's what I saw the reset mechanic, but because it was off the Raider player, it's going to – oh, no, it's a Raider ball. My bad, Raider ball due to the shot clock violation. And that's going to get tipped. Same on the top will go back to get it. She'll get it over to Max Schreiber. Love for three. That's off. Peterson fights for the rebound. Good job in a battle there by the freshman Kinnett to get that rebound. My apologies for misinterpreting some of that last transaction there. Good take, tough take there by Bertie, and she's going to get hoop and harm there, and an and one, and a nice move and a tough finish, and definitely was contact there. And she was able to work through the contact to save Monotava. That's her second. The 8th grader does have a tendency to play so hard and try for everything that sometimes she'll pick up a unwanted foul here and there. But that one was just tried to block the shot, and their team was a little better. Now we're going to get a foul on Harp on the ground. That's going to be her second. Team second. And we're going to have, make sure I get that marked, where Bertie missed her free throw attempt. Bertie and Harp with 7. That one's up and good! 2 in a row for the Falcon Show. Buy your tickets, folks. If Haley Falcon gets dialed in, it could be a fun ride to be on. That's awesome for the Raiders. Now, for the Warriors, in is number 23, London Ladisau. She'll try to dribble away from pressure. She gets it over to Bertie. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off of the Warriors. Raider ball. Another good team defensive effort there to cause a turnover and an empty possession for the Warriors. Peterson will get it into Love. Love will just walk it in with 1:05 on the clock. 30 on the shot clock. Love will take it straight in. She's rejected by Kinnett, who had a good angle. Love was already in the air, and Kinnett just timed her jump. 27 on the shot clock. Still Raider ball. 1:01 to go in this one. And we're going to get a whistle, and we're going to allow a sub here. So redo the inbounds. Peterson, the 6'1" sophomore, will come in for the Warriors. She'll be on the floor with Harp, Kinnett, and Kinnett, the firm, Bertie, and Peterson. For the Raiders, Falcon, Love, Max Schreiber, Hallie Peterson, and Lexi Portlock now in for the Raiders. Portlock will have it. She'll dribble in, and just a little bit too much traffic in there. She'll lose the handles and gets it back over to the Warriors. They'll be able to cut the lead. Peterson was also almost able to wolf Bertie, but now Ladisau will set it up on the logo. 16 on the shot clock. 14-13. Kick out. 3. Short. See if Max Schreiber can run it down. She's on the floor. She does. It's going to be possession Raiders. Going to be ball Raiders. 12.2 to go. Great hustle by Mackenzie Max Schreiber. And that 3 by Kinnett, kind of like Max Schreiber's, right on line, just a little short. So a break there for the Raiders and an unlucky bounce for the Warriors. Peterson. Falcon, 3. Good! Trifecta! At the end of the half, Warriors 16, Raiders 27. We'll recap that second quarter for the Raiders. And kind of taking the lid off tonight in the Varsity Arena is the 5'5" junior guard, number 4, Haley Falcon. She had 3 threes to really get the Raiders going and give them an 11-point lead at half. Thornton will have 5 at the half. Falcon with 9 to lead all scorers. Schreiber has a pair. Love has a pair. Griswold has 4. Sayumanatafa has 5 for the Raiders. Let's just do some quick math there. 14, 16, 18, 22, 27. So they'll 27 points adds up. And for the Warriors, we have, my totals have 7 for the 6-foot sophomore, good player, long, lean player, Layla Bertie. 2 for Riley Kinnett, and 7 for outstanding 6-foot senior guard, Dana Harp, who just all around has all the tools, and that'll be 16 for the Warriors. Again, we let you know that a lot of things going on tonight here at Carroll Higher Gymnasium. We have already honored the Raiders senior cheerleaders and Abigail Cuppy, Matea DeBray, Natalie Baker, and Vivian Wasson. And we also honored the parents and players of the senior players, Jessica Griswold, Finley Love, Hallie Peterson, Mackenzie Mack Schreiber, and Hayden Victorinox Thornton. So that was great. We'll have boys senior night coming before their game, and Special Olympics night during the boys. It's also Raider Cancer Awareness Night here. Both the boys and girls teams, all levels, sub-varsity and varsity, wearing pink Raider Cancer Awareness t-shirts to show their support for those who survived, those battling, and for those and their families that succumbed to cancer. So thank you very much to the Raider basketball programs for showing your support for cancer awareness.
Our winner is Avery Krause.
And also a very happy birthday to Raider senior number 5, Mackenzie Mack Schreiber. It's her birthday today, and
also announce a boys winner.
We sang a little song earlier for her, and that'll be good. So we'll be back with about 3 to go to go over stats and get you back to the action. Again, with about 3.5 to go, we'll try to be back to give the halftime stat breakdown and get back to the second half action of Class AA girls basketball. You're following Raider Athletics on GoRaidersLive.com, LiveTicket.tv. You can also find us on YouTube, Stevens Raiders channel.
Things were a little different back in 1979, but at McKee Ford, our approach to customer service hasn't changed. We're a family-owned and operated dealership with a commitment to respect and integrity. See us on the Big Ford Corner or online at McKeeFord.com.
At McKee Ford, we've got it. F-Series, Super Duty, Rangers, and Mavericks. All with up to $14,485 off MSRP.
See us on the Big Ford Corner or online at McKeeFord.com.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats and attics to rodents and walls, ants in kitchens, stubborn bedbug infestations, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family owned, community trusted.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Zee Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Zee Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium. Thanks again to the production crew for those replays. You just caught replays of two of the three big threes by Raider 5'5" junior guard number 4, Haley Falcon. We'll be talking to Haley and Marley Sayamanatafa tomorrow in the pregame interview. But for the half, let's look at the numbers here as we come out. The Raiders came out and missed some close shots early, but then started to settle down. So the tail of the tape for the Warriors, they have 12 turnovers, 13 rebounds, 4 offensive. They were 32% from the field, have not made a three, so 0 3-pointers made, and 40% from the line. The Raiders also had 12 turnovers, so that's a push. 22 rebounds, 9 offensive, but as we said, they couldn't convert on some of those offensive boards. The Raiders shooting in the first half from the field, they were 34.5%, 29% from three-point land. They've made 4, 3 by Falcon, 1 by Thornton. And from the line, 75%. And that'll get you your totals of Raiders 27, Warriors 16. A long half to go as far as minutes for the Warriors. Bertie, Beitler, Kennett, Harp, all 12 minutes plus. Peterson, 14. And Lauren Kennett has come in with 9. Ryland had 12. For the Raiders, the breakdown is pretty similar with over 12. You have 3 players, Peterson, Griswold, Schreiber, and Finley Love, who has 14. And right behind them is Thornton with 11 and Sayamanatafa with 8. So pretty good balance up and down for minutes for both teams. In that rate. So we have 25 seconds on the game clock before we get going again. So that's our stat breakdown. Let's see if the Raiders can continue to play some lockdown defense and be able to score, especially Haley Falcon keeps on throwing threes up as the Warriors play a 2-3 zone. And I believe it's going to be Warrior ball coming out of the break here. So coming out for the Raiders will be their usual starting five, where it'll be, for the Raiders, it'll be Max Schreiber, Finley Love, Jessa Griswold, Hallie Peterson, and Marley Seyumanatafa. For the Warriors, it's going to be Beitler, Harp, Bertie, Peterson, and I believe that is Rylan Canet, 31. So Harp will bring it up, and she'll get it over to Beitler. Beitler directing traffic. She wants to go to the wing, and now she'll put the ball on the floor and get it out to Canet. Canet back to the top to Harp. Harp looking. She thought about Bertie. Now she'll back it up to the middle of the logo. Pressured by Griswold. Step back three. Good. Good roll there. So right out of the break, Josie Beitler will get the first three for the Warriors. And just like that, it's an 8-point game. And Griswold will handle it for the Raiders. She looks to go down to Seyumanatafa. Can't get the ball away. Finally gets it to Peterson. Peterson fakes a pass. Redirects. Now she gets it down to Seyumanatafa. She'll take it to the hole. Turn with the layup, and good. That time she was able to get Jersey Peterson on the downhill hip and just beat her to the hole, shielded her off, and score. This time good, strong pass by Bertie to the corner. Harp at the top. She'll look down to Canet. Canet will take it to the hole. Left hand. No foul called. Peterson was there. Might have been a little contact. Schreiber gets it up, and Griswold, who just beats everybody to the basket, will score. Jessica Griswold. Thought there was a whistle, but it was just squeaks of the shoes on the court. And Raiders come back and answer the three with a two by Griswold, going aggressive to the hole on the back cut. And we're going to get another 5-second call against Beitler. Second time, when she stopped her dribble, the Raider defense has done their job, communicated, and just smothered Beitler. And so this is a big possession for the Raiders to see if they can extend the lead. Goes down to Seyumanatafa. She'll go with the left-hand curl. Not there. Tough shot. Good defense there by Peterson. And Harp will bring it back for the Warriors. 5:45 to go. 31-19. Harp and Beitler run into each other, but Harp is aware and gets the ball. Beitler now goes on the floor and takes a tough left-handed take and finishes. It's a 10-point game, and Love will come right back down. Split defensive left-handed layup coast to coast. Finley Love. Boy, she put it in that top gear, and her turnover just couldn't be matched by any player on the floor. Slithered through the defense and finished strong with the left hand is the Augie commit. Harp on the baseline. Love cuts her off nicely. Great job at defense. Long three for the Warriors. Draws air. They try to save it. They can't. That's going to be Raider ball. Little frustration showing by the Warriors. And we'll have some subs. Falcon will come back in with Thornton. So for the Raiders, it's going to be Thornton, Love, Falcon, Seyumanatafa, and Griswold. For the Warriors, we're going to have Harp out front, Beitler, Peterson, Bertie, and Canet, Rylan Canet. Falcon from Griswold. Griswold cuts in, but Falcon goes to Thornton, then finds Griswold, who got lost, and then as she was looking to pass, ball kind of got away from her, goes out of bounds. Unfortunate. I think she was looking to give a quick pass out to the three, a quick pass to 3. I think that was Thornton out there, or to go inside to save Manitofa. At any rate, ball just kind of rolled down her back, and now she atones with great defense. A good dig hand there by Griswold knocks it away from Harp. It'll stay with the Warriors, and Harp will put it into Beitler. Beitler now off the bounce, passes to Peterson. Back to Beitler. Step back 3. Good. She's heating up. That's her second 3, 8th point of the quarter. 9-point lead, and we have a stoppage. And they're going to allow a sub. So the firm will do a little exchange there. We'll go Canet for Canet, and Lauren will be on the floor now for the Warriors. Raiders will bring it on bounds underneath with Hallie Peterson. She'll get it into Love. Love will bring it up on with a little pace. She'll try to take, again, a backdoor pass to Falcon, and it's going to be a foul. Falcon was trying to reach for the ball, and she got ran into by number 25. That looked like Layla Bertie, I believe. Let's check the board. That is going to be Bertie in her second, team first for this quarter. And Raiders will take it out underneath. Good minutes by Haley Falcon there to help the Raiders rest. Thornton wants to go over the top. She finally does to save Manitofa. To Love. Love thinks about a 3. Doesn't take it. Peterson dribbles in. Kicks out to Love. Love for 3. That was blocked. And Bertie will come up with it. Love will stop the dribble. Make it tough. Now Beitler will bring it up. She's being marked by Hayden Thornton. Down low. Pass is blocked by both St. Manitoba and Love. They just smothered Peterson. She had to throw a pass right into him. And it'll go out of bounds off of Peterson. Max Schreiber comes back in for Love. Griswold will get it into Peterson. Peterson will bring it up. Hallie Peterson. She'll take the lane. She'll throw up a shot, but she's going to get fouled, and she'll go to line for 2, and we'll see who's that's on. That's going to be Jersey Peterson's second team, and the Raider captain, number 23, the 5'9" senior, Hallie Peterson, will go to the line here for throws for the Raiders. First one's up and good. Her first point of the game. Done so many other things well for the Raiders. Defense, especially the communication, positioning, calm presence, been everything there for the Raiders. That one's in and out. Unlucky bounce. Back to a 10-point lead for the Raiders. And Bertie will bring it up. Gets a little change of pace. Thornton's there. Lost her dribble. They want a double dribble, and they're going to get it because she did pick up her dribble, then kind of forgot as she knew it was getting close to 5 seconds. So 2 5 seconds and a double dribble off of Raider ball pressure. And Harp will guard Peterson, so Thornton just goes right over to Max Schreiber. She'll go back to Peterson. Over the top to Griswold. Sets for 3. Good! Jessica Griswold for 3. Raiders extend the lead. Good defense out front by Peterson on Beitler. She finally gets over to Harp. And we're going to get a timeout by head coach Jamie Parrish. Let's see if it's going to be it's going to be a full timeout. So with 2:50 to go in the third, Raiders 37, Warriors 24. You're following Raider basketball at GoRaidersLive.com, liveticket.tv.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium on the campus of Rapid City Stevens High School. Another great job by production crew. You saw the three from Beitler, and then you saw the big three from Jessa Griswold. And if you go back and look at that one, I think the MVP goes to the sub-varsity girls in the corner cheering. One of them was up with the three-point signal before it left her hand. There's a three attempt from Peterson. It's short. Rebound, Say Manatafa. She gets it to Love. It's knocked away by Bertie. She'll go up and get fouled. And I hope that's not on Say Manatafa. That's her third. Let's see if they get it on Love. And nope, it's going to be on Say Manatafa. That's her third. So she'll probably be coming out here with 2:24 to go in the third. Thornton sits there. Bertie's first is off. Make sure I get that one marked.
For the Warriors and number 2, Thornton for the Raiders.
Ryland Kennett will come back in. Griswold will come back in. And the second one for Bertie is good. 12-point game. Peterson now taking some of her old handling the point. Off bounce. She'll get it to Griswold. Feeling it. Good! Jessa Griswold from between the logo and the letters drains it. It gives the Raiders a 15-point lead with 2 to go in the third. Beitler with a nifty dribble behind the back. A little turnaround jumper. Good. Tough shot. Tough take. That'll give her 10 for the quartet for the game. No call there. All the crowd wanting something there. Nothing came out of it. At any rate, it's a 13-point lead. The Warriors go low. Not good. Peterson goes back up, and she's going to get fouled. Raiders just couldn't get that rebound, and the length of Peterson, the 6'1 forward, she was able to get the ball from Thornton, and Thornton fouled her on the way back up, and Peterson will go to the line for her first throws of the game, and the first one is short. Coming back in is Falcon. She'll come in for Schreiber. So for the Raiders, it's Falcon, Love, Thornton, Peterson, and Griswold. Jersey Peterson. Her second one is good. That's her first points of the game, and the Raiders will take a 12-point lead and see if they can extend on that. Falcon thought about a three. Back over to Peterson. Peterson will drive. She'll take it to the hole. Goes up, off the rim. Griswold tries to keep it alive. Can't. Good pass over the top to Kennett. It's off. Raiders try to get it, and right there is Beitler. Falcon jumped, and just the ball took a weird carom, so it went over her 5-5 frame and to the Warriors. That shot is off. Good box out by Falcon, but it'll go off Thornton's foot and stay right here. And that was a good look by Lauren Kennett, but it fell off. Now the firm is in, so if I say Kennett, I apologize to both Lauren and Ryland. I'll try to get you right positions in the firm there. Kennett back to Beitler. Ryland Kennett. Beitler over to number 40, who's in the game now. That's Ella McKeon. Peterson, stripped by Love. Great steal by Love. That's huge with 45 to go. Raiders nursing a 12-point lead here. Haven't got a good look here in a little bit. Get it to Falcon. Falcon thinks about a three, steps away. She'll put a three up, just off. Just a little far. She was standing on the S, and she had to shoot over the length of 5'11" Lauren Kennett. McKeon on the bounce. Kennett, long three, off. 17 on the, nope, no shot clock is off. Raiders got to get it across the timeline, and Love knows it. Pushes up to Peterson, and there's 8.5 on the game, and that'll be a foul on Beitler, and that's going to be 3, I believe, on her. So the 5'10" sophomore guard who's just come alive shooting, she'll have 10. She has 10, I believe. And she'll take a break. It'll be Raider ball with 7 seconds. Love. See if she can break down the defense with the dribble. 2 seconds. 1. Out to Peterson. Peterson can't get a shot off. And that at the end of 3, Warriors 28, Raiders 40. Recapping that third period for the Warriors, Josie Beitler had 10 and just kept them in it. And for the Raiders, they spread the wealth. The Jessica Griswold came alive with 2 big threes to lift the Raiders. And they had some solid efforts and defense in there. Finley Love with the nice basket on the bounce. That'll do it here with 1 quarter to go. Raiders 40, Warriors 28. You're following Raider basketball on GoRaidersLive.com, liveticket.tv.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza.
We're back. There you took a good look at that long 3 between the letters and the logo for the Raiders senior, number 22, 5'8" guard Jessica Griswold. Raiders will get it. Possession out of the half. Max Schreiber has a look. Gets it down low to Sayum Manatafa. Oh, she had a good turn. Look, just a little hard off the boards. And that's going to be a foul on the Warriors.
Foul is on number 33, Dana Harp.
And that's going to be Harp's third. And that's going to send Sayum Manatafa to the line. So the arm was up, but the call was a little late, and I got to watch for that arm on those mechanics. Sayum Manatafa, line drives one in. Raiders will take it.
Jesse Beitler back in the game for the Warriors.
Beitler's back in. They got good minutes there from the freshman Lauren Kennett. Good-looking young player there for the Warriors, 5'11" forward. Sayum Manatafa's second is up and in. That was a really good release there for Marley. Very impressive. 42-28. Beitler now off the bounce. We'll get it to Hart. We'll look to see those two touch the ball a lot here. Hart tries to force it in. Beitler thought about a step back 3. Not there. She'll turn. She'll get it over to Harp. Harp now with 18 on the shot clock will just take down the Raiders. Take in a left-handed shot. She'll go underneath and she'll get fouled. I think that's on Love, but that's a tough take and a good finish by Harp. And the Warriors kind of went away from that. She had 7 in the first, and this will be her, that's her first 2, and she'll go to the line here. And I have her with 9 points. Let's see if that matches up with the board. It does. Her free throw is good, and she'll go to 10. Love, Peterson back to Peterson. Peterson will be picked up by Beitler. Peterson thought about taking her on the bounce. Backs off, gets it to Love. Love with Sayum Manatafa playing high. She's picked away by the length of Harp, and Harp takes it all the way down for 2. And instant offense there, and Harp's just kind of made a statement there. Last 2 possessions, I'm going to try to take this game over. Let's see how the Raiders respond. Peterson, and we're going to get a timeout by head coach Adam Dannenbring. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout. So a 6:51 to go in this one. Raiders 42, Warriors 33. They've cut it down to 9 with the help of Dana Harp. We'll be back after this 30 from our sponsors. You're following Raider basketball on GoRaidersLive.com.
My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium. The Raiders break the huddle and they're ready to go as they'll have the ball. 6:51 to go. Coach Dannenbrink called a timeout. The 14-point lead got cut to 9 fast off of 2 possessions by the senior 6-foot guard, number 33, Dana Harp. And now she'll mark Love. Love breaks the timeline, gets it to Griswold. Griswold. She'll bounce. She'll look. Almost stole it. She'll go to the floor. It'll be a jump. It'll be the Warriors' ball. So an empty possession or turnover to the Warriors, and Beitler will take it out with Harp. So we're going to look to see those two getting a lot of the touches, a lot of the shots. Complementing them is going to be Jersey Peterson and Ella McKeon and the senior Rylan Kinnett. Beitler, the sophomore. Nope, that's Harp. Excuse me, Harp with the left hand. Get it to Peterson. Peterson looks to go back down to Harp. Can't find her, then cuts around. Now Harp knows she has Sayumana Toff on her with 4. Thought she'd take her. Beitler, she gets it down low and going to have a foul as Kinnett did well to get her body in a position where she could just kind of throw up a left-handed shot. Foul was called. And that's going to go on Falcon, her first. Team second for the quarter, but more importantly, with no time going off the clock, Rylan Kinnett will have a chance to cut into lead, and she'll miss the first. And coming in now will be the other half of the firm, Lauren Kinnett. And Rylan Kinnett now will try to convert 1 of 2 here. She does for her third point. And a 12-point lead. Or excuse me, down to an 8-point lead now for the Raiders. Warriors have cut in. Outscored the Raiders 6-0 in the last 4 possessions. Sayumanatafa out to Peterson. Peterson was heading for the corner for a 3. Sayumanatafa just kind of off reaction threw a pass back out, and another empty possession for the Raiders. And the Warriors, the number 3 team in the Class AA ranks, have a chance to take this to 5 or 6 here. Bertie over to Kinnett, and now return the favor where Bertie started to move in, and Kinnett threw it to where she was, not where she was going to be, and a huge break for the Raiders as both teams kind of erase empty possessions. Now Peterson, see if she can take Kinnett on the bounce. She had Thornton on the flash, goes back out to Griswold. Falcon has room for a 3, but Kinnett closes it down. All the way over to Peterson. Long, dangerous pass there. She looks up, looks down. Griswold open for 3. Good! Huge 3 to break the drought for the Raiders. Tres for Jessa Griswold in the half to give her 15, I believe. 12, excuse me, and a turnover. So good Raider defense. And it looks like we have a 30-second timeout by Coach Parrish and a technical on the bench. Yeah, we'll stay right here and see what this is. They had called the timeout, and some words came from the bench, and the official immediately called a technical foul. The assistants were trying to shield, but this is going to be, off the timeout, the technical is going to be shots in possession. So we'll see how they manage this as the official goes to the table. And the Raiders holding on to an 11-point lead with 5 to go. And we're back out of the break here. And Falcon will shoot 2 off of the technical. So let's see if Haley can really capitalize on that technical. And she makes 1 to make it a 12-point or true 4-possession game. This is huge to go to a 5-possession game. And with ice in the veins, Falcon, with 5 minutes to go, makes it a 5-possession game and the ball. If the Raiders can come up with anything here, that is going to be huge for them to help hold on to this lead and get a chance to have a big victory. Thornton, take it to the hole, and she's fouled by Cannett. Lauren Cannett did all she could. Once Thornton went to the football carry, Cannett just kind of got caught behind and fouled her. Her first, 3rd for the Warriors, 2 for the Raiders. And now Thornton will step up, and all these free throws are huge for the Raiders to extend the lead with no time going off the clock. And that one did everything but go in. Hit the front, rolled, hit the back of the rim, and came back off the front. Unlucky there for Hayden. Let's see if she can bury the second. It's up, and that time she gets the shooter's roll. And Thornton will have 8 points. Raiders. Stolen, gets it up to Falcon. Falcon tries to keep it in bounds, and it's going to stay Raider ball. They're going to say the hustling Dana Harp, who came from behind to knock it out of bounds, they're going to say she was out of bounds when she tipped it. So it'll stay with the Raiders with 30 on the shot clock, 4:45 on the game clock. Raiders 14-point lead. Peterson will come back in for the Warriors. On the floor for the Raiders, Love, Seyamanatafa, Peterson, Falcon, and Thornton. That gets over the corner to Love quick. Seyamanatafa, this is a 2. It goes off. Rebounded. Raiders are there to press. And we're going to get a foul on Thornton. Kind of got a bailout there. She went to the ground. Bertie had the ball under pressure. And Coach Dannenbring kind of questioning, but not for too long. It's 3 team fouls apiece with 4:30 to go. So that's going to come into play as this one's going to get more physical. And Harp's going to take it to the hole right now to try to get another one. And they're going to call a foul. It looked like Peterson had the ball, but the speed and first step, boy, she took a little soft dribble to the left, and then her first step back to the right was lethal there by Harp, and she'll go to the line, and I believe that's on Peterson, and it is. That'll be her second. Team 4th now. So if the Raiders have another one, the Warriors are going to have a chance to get back in this thing with free throws and not take time off the clock. She'll miss the first. And Hart, the senior, buries the second. And she'll go up to 13 points. Peterson, pressure by Hart, gets it to Love. Love. She's going to be guarded by number 31, Ryland Cannett. Seyamanatafa looked down to Thornton, couldn't get it, goes back to Peterson. 15 on the shot clock. Love is going to try to go on the bounce. Step back, 3, just short. Thornton comes in for a rebound, made contact. No foul called. Fortunate there. And then three-pointer right away by Beitler. Not made, but Harp is on the rebound. She's swallowed up. See if Parrish calls a timeout. And I think we're going to get a timeout by Coach Parrish. Didn't want another 5-second call, but some time ran off the clock. 3:47. We're going to get a 30-second timeoff. No, they're going to change it to a full. So with 3:47 to go, Raiders 48, Warriors 35. We'll be right back for more Raider basketball. You're following on GoRaidersLive.com, LiveTicket.tv.
Diamond Roofing is your trusted roofing contractor in Rapid City and the surrounding Black Hills area. With over 40 years of experience, they specialize in residential and commercial roofing, as well as siding, windows, and gutter installation. They also collaborate with general contractors to install roofs on new home construction. Diamond Roofing offers customized solutions that fit both your needs and your budget. Call 605-720-7663 for a quote or visit diamondroofingcorp.com today.
Welcome back. 3:47 to go. Raiders 48, Warriors 35. You saw a good look at that huge three from Jessica Griswold to break a scoring drought of 6-0 for the Raiders, and they've built back up the lead. Harp will take it to the hole. Love holds her ground. No foul. Great job keeping her legal guarding possession straight up, as coaches would say, and gets the turnover. That's huge for the Raiders, and they'll tick, tick, tick here as Souix Manatafa will back it out on the dribble. She's guarded by Peterson. She's trying to get the ball away. She'll hand it off to Hallie Peterson. Hallie Peterson, smart, saw the jump coming, just gets it over to the outlet. Finley Love. Love will take on the dribble to Peterson. Peterson almost on the line. She'll go, and she's going to be challenged in a jump ball with Beitler, and the possession's going to go to the Raiders. But the shot clock has 3 on it. 3 on the shot clock. I don't see, and I think that'll be a cause for a Raider timeout, so Coach Dannenbrink can draw something up. Let's see if it's a 30. It's going to be a 30. We'll be right back after this 30.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City Sports Time. Show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show with big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 AM, and stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Here we are, 3 seconds on the shot clock, 3:11 to go. Peterson will get it into Schreiber. Schreiber will turn, shoot a 3, short. They don't call a shot clock violation, even though it didn't hit the rim, but at any rate, the Warriors take it back up. Probably not the most terrible thing, as the Raiders went through a full shot clock and a layup miss. Peterson will get the rebound and will get fouled, and that's only 3. That'll be 4 now on the Warriors, so the Raiders will get a fresh shot clock and a chance to run more time off the clock, but they'll also be facing the press of this long, athletic Warrior team. And Love gets around it, dribbles off of, and they're going to have a jump ball, and they'll go with the Warriors. So Love tried to dribble around Beitler. She tried to dribble it off Beitler's leg. She did, but it went in bounds to Harp, and then Harp was locked up for a jump ball. 2:50 to go. Griswold does a good job of forcing Harp to go back, take a couple more seconds off. Good gamesmanship there, and a steal by Souix Manatafa. She gets it over to the top to Schreiber. Schreiber will go up all the way for a left-handed layup, and good. Max Schreiber, her first 2 points of the half, will give the Raiders a 15-point lead with 2:30 to go. Beitler will step back, 3. That's going to be short. It'll come off long rebound. A tie-up. They're going to say underneath, or are they going to call a foul? They're going to call a foul on the Raiders, I believe.
Number 34, Marley Souix-Manatafa.
Yeah, that was unfortunate, because there was a lot of bodies there going for the ball, and Souix Manatafa will pick up her 4th, and that'll be the 5th team foul on the Raiders. That'll send McKeon to the line, and again, hate to make glue here, but now the Warriors can score with no time being drawn off the clock, and she buries the first. Line change here for the Warriors. They'll sub out 4, bring in 4 for the fouling situation and defense, I'm assuming. Offense for defense here. McKeon's second is up. That one's no good. It goes off of the Warriors, number 41. Amelia Olsen almost got a great rebound, but it goes off. So McKeon makes 1 of 2, and it'll give the Raiders the ball. They'll get it into Griswold. Token pressure here. She'll get it over the timeline. And with the offense for defense, we'll see when the Warriors foul, or if they foul, trailing by 14. No sense of urgency by the Warriors, so the Raiders are going to milk the shot clock. 12 on the shot clock with Griswold having the handle. She'll back out, pop in. Max Schreiber. 5, 4, 3 to Schreiber, and an errant pass. But again, the shot clock got worked all the way down to 1 or 2 seconds there. You'd like to get a look and not an empty possession, but it's down to 148, and you still have a 14-point lead. And that one will go off the Warriors. Max Schreiber will go to the floor. Turnover to the Raiders. Pass from Griswold to Love. Love for an easy 2. Raiders extend the lead to 16 with 1:25 to go. Emerson Robertson will bring it across. Number 41 to Amelia Olson. Down low to London Ladisaw. She'll go over the top to number 11, Berkeley Hall. Hall back out to Robertson, and that one's stolen. And Max Schreiber will go up for a layup. No foul from behind. Peterson tried to get the rebound. It hits the end line out of bounds, and now the Raiders are going to make some substitutions. Falcon and Thornton will come in. And it looks like the Warriors have conceded this. They're going to rest their players for the next day, as I don't see any of the players up. And Coach Parrish just going to, hey, we'll live to play another day. This just wasn't our night. The experienced state champion coach getting some other players some looks here against quality competition. Raiders play it straight up here. Good cut to the basket. Goes off of the leg of the Warrior. 10 on the shot clock. This one will go tipped, but still 5 on the shot clock. 4. And a steal by Max Schreiber. She'll just hold it out. This time get it over to Thornton. Thornton was just going to take it out, and the Raiders are going to be content here to take a win. And at the end of this one, your number 4 Raiders upset the number 3 Warriors at home. Warriors 36, Raiders 52. And the Raiders put a 4-quarter gem out tonight on senior night. That'll do it. 52-36. We will be back to bring you boys senior night and the stat recap following this break. We'll be back in about 90 seconds. We'll be back as soon as this boys senior night goes. You're following Raider Athletics on GoRaidersLive.com.
It's time for Happy Honda Days at Danny Menno Rushmore Honda. Shop the area's best selection of pre-owned Hondas and Honda certified pre-owned. Get financing as low as 1.99% APR on certified pre-owned CRVs, HRVs, and other select models. 1.99. Plus, shop a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, including 4x4s and all-wheel drives, imports, and domestics, all with Rushmore Honda discounts. See us at Danny Menno Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com. This time of year, you never know what Mother Nature has planned. Be ready for it in a 4x4 truck or sport utility from Danny Menno Toyota. Shop a great selection of go-in-the-snow 4x4s and all-wheel drives, domestics, and imports. Plus, the area's best selection of used Toyotas and Toyota certified pre-owned. Get financing as low as 4.99% APR for up to 72 months on certified pre-owned, including RAV4s. See us at Danny Menno Toyota or DannyMenhoToyota.com.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Let's meet
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium, coming off that exciting girls win. The number 4 Raiders defeat the number 3 Warriors, and now we're in a boys senior night. We'll open senior night with senior Logan Neeson, parents Andrea Minkle and Josh Neeson, sister Kaylee Harkin. Logan has played basketball for 4 years. He has been voted Defensive Player of the Year twice. Logan plans to attend SDSU in the fall of 2026 to major in natural resource law enforcement to continue his passion for hunting and fishing. Raider senior Logan Neeson. Next up is Raider Seth Paul. Seth's parents are Brittany and Leon Paul. Seth has played basketball for 4 years, and he's a 3-year letter winner at Stevens. He has been voted 2 times as Defensive Player of the Year, recognized for his leadership, discipline, and competitive drive. Seth plans to continue basketball at a collegiate level. He was looking forward to growing both academically and athletically. Raider senior Seth Paul. And last and not least, number 33 in the program, number 1 in our hearts, Raider senior Drayson Paulson, his parents Jackie and Darren Paulson.
Parents Jackie and Darren Paulson. Drayson is a 4-year member of the Economics Club.
Drayson is a 4-year member of the Econ Club and the current Econ Club president. He's a 2-year letter winner in basketball and was Athlete of the Week during the 2024-25 basketball season. Drayson was voted as the homecoming king this year. He plans to attend Minnesota North College in Hibbing to major in business while continuing his basketball career for the Cardinals. Drayson would like to thank his parents and brother Dawson for their continued encouragement and support and help him become successful both on and off the court. Raider senior Drayson Paulson. Congratulations and thank you to the Raider seniors and their parents for all the support, players for all your time and dedication. Big thank you for all you've done for Stevens High School. The seniors will stay out on the court here. We'll get some pictures, it looks like. And I believe also we're going to have the Special Olympics night where our local Special Olympics team, coached by Nick Davis, is going to come on and get introduced with the players, I believe. So we'll be ready for that when that comes. As the seniors are congratulated. We'll stay right here before they go into pregame. Okay, it looks like when the players are introduced, that looks like that's when the Special Olympics players are going to be introduced. And there goes your warm-up bell. 15 minutes. We'll come back there. Let's look at the girls' stats final before we take a little break and come back for the boys' pregame here tonight. For the Warriors, the Raiders forced 23 turnovers. The Raiders committed 19, so they were +4 in the turnover category. Rebounds for the Warriors, they had 26, Raiders 30. 8 offensive for the Warriors, 9 for the Raiders, +1 there. And let's look at the tail of the tape shooting. Leading all scorers leading the scores for the Washington Warriors was Harp with 13. Beitler had 12. Birdie had 6. Rylan Kinnett 3. Peterson with 1. McKeon with 1. Their shooting percentage for the game, 33% from the field, 18 from 3 land, and 50% from the free throw line. The Raiders were led by Griswold with 15 and paced right behind Falcon in her big night with her threes with 11. Thornton with 6, Love with 6, Schreiber with 4, Seyu Manatafa with 9, Peterson with 1 to round out the scoring for the Raiders to get them to 52. They were 40% from the field, 33 from three-point land, which was huge, and 75% from the line. Great game by the Raiders, complete game. So they are got some momentum going in tomorrow's game against Jefferson. As we look at closing out the girls' game information here. So the Raiders, the Warriors move on the girls' side to 15-4, and the Raiders will improve to 15-4. So we'll see if that head-to-head comes into play. The Raiders might be able to move a spot, but there's a lot of basketball to go tomorrow yet. Again, the Warriors will head over across town and face Central tomorrow afternoon before prepping for the Sodak 16. And the Raiders are back on the court tomorrow right here at Carroll High versus Sioux Falls Jefferson. That's our recap on the girls. Again, congratulations to the Raiders senior boys on senior night. Logan Neeson, Seth Paugh, Drayson Paulson will be back with about 5 minutes on the clock to do the pregame for the boys and get going. We'll be right back with about 5 to go on the clock. You're following Raider basketball on GoRaidersLive.com, liveticket.tv.
Futures aren't made by accident. They're dreamt, they're planned, they're discovered. At Northern State University, futures are the result of hard work and grit. NSU is an academic powerhouse with a spirit of exploration and genuine support, where professors know your name and push you to discover what you're truly capable of. But don't take our word for it. When you experience Northern, you'll see the difference here.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, Exit 48, Somerset.
Community banking should be kind of personal. That's because there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to you. Fortunately, Security First Bank gets that. And that means you get more, too, like online tools, in-person expertise, and tailored banking solutions for your family or business. So, from balanced budgets to bucket lists, we're the bank for all you're doing. Security First Bank.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Things were a little different back in 1979, but at McKee Ford, our approach to customer service hasn't changed. We're a family-owned and operated dealership with a commitment to respect and integrity. See us on the Big Ford Corner or online at McKeeFord.com.
At McKee Ford, we've got it. F-Series, Super Duty, Rangers, and Mavericks. All with up to $14,485 off MSRP.
See us on the Big Ford Corner or online at McKeeFord.com.
Great news. I just got the State Farm Personal Price Plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats and attics to rodents and walls, ants in kitchens, stubborn bedbug infestations, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family owned, community trusted.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Zee Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Zee Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome to GoRaidersLive.com and to tonight's Class AA Boys Basketball Contest featuring the visiting Sioux Falls, Washington Warriors and the host, Rapid City Stevens Raiders. Brought to you subscription-free on GoRaidersLive.com, LiveTicket.tv, and you can find us on YouTube, Stevens Raiders channel. Well, we're coming into the boys game where the Warriors are hanging on to the number 11 seed. Coming to this one 8-10. They're coming off a 12-9, 24-25 campaign where they lost in the Sodak 16 to Sioux Falls Jefferson a year ago. Officials for tonight, Chris Long, Alan Schmaltz, and it looked like the TBD is Nick Gottlob. Experienced officials there, so this should be a well-called game. A lot of experience on the floor for the officials down there in this one. The Raiders come into this one 5-13, coming off that 7-14 campaign last year where they lost to Harrisburg in the Sodak 16. They are currently ranked 15th, so this weekend will be huge to determine if they earn a Sodak seed or not, as they will also see Jefferson tomorrow. The Warriors, coached by Jeff Tobin, come into this one with a good roster and playing pretty well. They've been on a little roll with wins here lately, so this is a big game for both schools, and we'll get to see what that looks like. Once again, we just want to congratulate the Raider seniors on senior night. The cheerleaders and the girls were recognized before the boys game, before before the girls' game. But just a moment ago, the 3 senior boys for the Raiders and their parents took the floor. That's Logan Neeson, Seth Paw, and Drayson Paulson. So congratulations once again to those Raiders seniors. And also a lot of things going on here tonight. Here in a moment we'll get to start the lineups, and we'll get included in the lineups the Special Olympics players from our area, the Special Olympics night. And that'll be exciting as they get called along with the starters. And also Cancer Awareness Night. So we're dropping in a lot of things here on this last Friday of the regular season. The Raider Cancer Awareness Night. All the Raider players from both the boys and girls program are wearing pink Raider Cancer Awareness shirts to show their support for those who survived, those battling, and for those and their families that succumbed to cancer. So thank you, great job, boys and girls basketball programs, for showing your support of cancer awareness. With about 1:55 to go on the clock, we'll come right back and have the exciting starting lineups, and for the Warriors, and then the Raider cheerleaders, and then the Warriors, and then the Raiders, who will be joined by Special Olympics basketball players. You're following Raider basketball on GoRaidersLive.com. We'll be back with about 30 on the clock.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium on the campus of Rapid City Stevens High School. And we are getting set for introductions here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final game of the evening. Tonight we have varsity boys basketball action with our visitors from Sioux Falls, Washington, and your Rapid City Stevens Raiders. Rapid City Stevens and Sioux Falls, Washington are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association, which have adopted the rules under which the games are conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship is all vital to this activity's success. We encourage you to cheer for your favorite team during today's competition. At the same time, please demonstrate the respect you would like to be shown as visitors on their campus. Unruly, threatening, or obscene behavior will not be condoned at today's game. Thank you for your cooperation and support. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. We'll start with the visiting team from Sioux Falls, Washington.
We'll have the Warrior starters here. Listening to public address announcer Doug Solly.
Number 4 and a forward, Ben Sprecher.
Ben Sprecher, the 6'4 junior, will get the start.
At a guard, number 5, Brecker Beitler.
Brecken Beitler, 5'11 junior guard.
Number 11, Sam Ewing.
6'2 senior guard Sam Ewing.
22, Jace Woods.
At a forward, a 6'2 senior Jace Woods.
Number 30, David Kute.
And at a guard, a 5'10 sophomore David Kute.
Let's introduce the cheerleaders for the boys basketball. Abby Cuppy.
Abby Covey, Raider, cheerleader.
Ellie Barnes.
Ellie Barnes.
Natalie Baker.
Natalie Baker. Delilah Espinoza, cheerleader. Libby Wasson. Sadie Morgan. Shaylee Howie. Kate Terry. Kaylin Barnes. And Matea Dubray, cheerleaders for the boys tonight under the direction of the coach, Jamie Exner. And now the lineup, much anticipated right.
Welcome our honored guests, the athletes of the Rapid City Flame.
Rapid City Flame, Special Olympics team.
Remind us what sportsmanship is all about. Tonight they will join us as part of our Raider family and be introduced with our starters. So ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Starting for the Raiders, number 0, Seth Paw. He's a guard.
Seth Paw will get the start, and his complimentary player will be number 2, Alex Gomez.
Number 2 for the Raiders, Anders Christensen.
Anders Christensen, the junior, will get the start, and his accompanying player, Nick Pupil, number 22. Pupil going to school. Lucas Marcus will get the start. And his accompanying player, Carter Berlin. Logan Neeson, senior, will get the start. And his accompanying player, number 24, KC Bad Carlson. And Raiders senior starting Drayson Paulson, and his accompanying player, number 21, Chris Palmer. That's awesome. Those players out there with the Raiders. Thank you, Alex Gomez, Nick Pupil, Carter Berlin, Casey Carlson, and Chris Palmer for joining the Raider basketball family and being here with us tonight. And best of luck to the Rapid City Flame and Coach Nick Davis. Awesome. Well, here we go. We're ready for boys Class AA basketball as the number 11 Warriors will face the home team, your number 15 Rapid City Stevens Raiders. Neeson will tip it off, and we're underway here. Tip will go to the Warriors and number 11, Sam Ewing. The 6'2 guard, good player. He'll take Paulson off the bounce. Layups not there. Put back, though, by number 22, Jace Woods. Neeson tried to get a block, but just a little too quick. Little handoff to Christensen. A little fadeaway jumper not there. Underneath was Lucas Marcus. No foul called. He was challenged by number 4, Ben Sprecher, and passed right down to the corner to number 5, who takes it in for an easy layup. That's Brecken Beitler.
Brecker Beitler for 2.
5'11 junior. Paw spins. Beitler comes out to challenge. Pause there, corner. Lucas Marcus, 3-ball, long, but right there is Logan Neeson. That's long, hard off the board. Raiders can't capitalize. Put back up to Ewing. Ewing will run it, bottom of the logo. Now a long 3 is short by Coutey, and now another long 3. That one by Beitler is short. And they'll get it up, the Raiders will, to Lucas Marcus. He'll kick it out to Christensen. 3-ball, good! Anders Christensen, the 6'2 guard, shooting guard for 3. That'll bring the Raiders to with 1. Paulson now will have the assignment of Ewing. Ewing goes by Paulson. Paw holds his position, no foul. Paw will try to take it down the lane. Not there. Lucas Marcus, 3-ball, in and out. Unlucky. And Ewing will get the rebound. But Christensen knocks it away. Seth Paw will take it in for a left-handed layup, and the Raiders are going to lead off of defense by Anders Christensen. Popping the ball out right to Paw. Now Coutey will settle down at the letters. He'll get a little bit of a screen from Sprecher. Baseline two-hand jam by Jace Woods. And a long 3 by Paulson. High off the boards, not there. Coming out of it is Beitler, and this is going to be a frenetic pace here. Layup to number 4, short. Sprecher just looked like he got caught a little bit too far under. Seth Paul will come down, stop, pop, and drop a huge 3 for the Raiders. 8-6. We're in a track meet here at Carroll Higher Gymnasium. 5:20 to go in the first period. 8-6. Both teams like to get up and down here. Now Coutey, the sophomore, gets it over to Woods. Woods will go back in. Looked like he was going to try to dunk, but instead he just stops. And nice, easy, soft layup. It's tied at 8. Christensen, long 3, just off, just to the left. Had a good look at it here. Woods will push it up. Coutey thought about a 3. He'll step back, take one. That's off. Neeson with the rebound. Push it up to Lucas Marcus. Lucas Marcus almost lost the handles. He'll stop. Thought about a jumper, but Sprecher challenge. Christensen tries to go in on Coutey, and it's going to be dribbled off Coutey out of bounds. It'll stay with the Raiders with 24 on the shot clock. Substitution, number 24, Noah Woods will come in. So we have the firm in there of Woods and Woods, Jace and Noah. Jace a senior, Noah a freshman. Noah 6'6", Jace 6'2", and explosives as we saw before. Neeson now will get it low. He'll drive Woods back down. He'll back him down. Little soft jumper. Oh, just off the back of the rim and out. This pass is too long to Noah Woods. It'll be a turnover. And Coach Tobin's just looking over at Jace Woods, giving him the settle down signal. Try to settle into this one and get their rhythm. From Lucas Marcus, Paul will bring it up. He'll take it to Hansen. Hansen will dribble into the paint. Now Zimmerman in for the Raiders. He'll go low. He turns, a little left-handed jump hook. And if they can get Andrew Zimmerman going in the paint, could be a very good sign for the Raiders as Coutey takes the ball from Jace Woods. Coutey, kick to the corner. Woods, 3, off. Tapped around. Paul will come out of there with it. Picked by Coutey. Ewing back to Coutey. Coutey will just float a little 3-footer in there. Christensen for 3. That one's off. Still tied at 10. Christensen really thought that one was going to go in with the long follow through. Woods, Jace Woods out to Coutey. Coutey, shake and bake on Christensen. Good job on him. Ewing for 3. That's short. Good rebound by Zimmerman. Pops it right to Lucas Marcus. Good idea. Who bounce passes it to Paul. Paul will stop, pop, and see if he can drop that short. Lucas Marcus was coming in for the rebound. Just got caught a little bit too far underneath. Coutey almost walked there, but held on. Woods will take Hansen. Off the dribble. Step back, Jay. Good. Tough take by Jace Woods.
Jace Woods for 2.
Zimmerman to Christensen. Christensen, little floater in the lane. Not there. Tough shot, but it was a good shot. A good look at it. Woods down to Ewing. That's stolen. Good recovery defense by the Raiders. Kick out to Pa. It was a little high. If it was a little more of a line, he might have had a shot at a 3. He'll dribble all the way in, though. Put one up, but it's off the back of the iron, and Coutey will come out of it, and he'll just go by Zimmerman and take it on the bounce. Zimmerman disrupts the shot enough to make it go Aaron, and it's now Christensen will go to the hole, and we're going to have a timeout called before the drive by the Raiders. So we'll be right back after this 30-second timeout. You're following Raider basketball and GoRaidersLive.com.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
We're back. Thanks again to the production team of Delaney and Jacob for showing us the long three by Anders Christensen, and then the Seth Paw stop, pop, and drop. And then that's going to be hoop and harm for the 8th grader, Peyton Crawford, the 5'9" guard. Missed the three, fouled his shot. And he'll make his basket to complete the traditional three. 13-12 Raiders lead. Ewing, nice little move, but a good hands by Henry Hansen. Ewing had heat on that pass to the corner. He was looking for number 5, Brecken Beitler, but Hansen deflects it out of bounds. It'll be Warrior ball with 25 now on the shot clock. He'll get it over to Beitler. Beitler tries to split defense, and they're going to have a foul here. A lot of contact down there. He split the defense, and I think they're going to call it on Christensen that just might have got him with a hand coming down. I did not see it, but a lot of bodies in there. This one floats over to Jace Woods. Defended pretty well. Now Beitler will just fire to the hole, and he'll get a hoop and harm, and that's going to be 2 on Christensen, which is unlucky and unfortunate. He'll probably take a seat. And the strength of Beitler there. We'll put him on the line to see if he can get his 5th point and extend the Warrior lead, which is 1 right now. Raiders 13, Warriors 14, 1:53 to go. Beitler, left-handed, good. He'll have 5. Woods will have 8. Coute will have 2. For the Raiders, Paw has 5. Christensen with 3. Crawford with 3. And Zimmerman with 2. Henry Hansen, 3. Oh, looked really good. He had a good look at it. Unfortunate there. That'd have been a huge bucket, but Coute comes right back down. That three's off by Sprecher. Raiders come back down with it. Hansen. Kick out. Lucas Marcus, 3. Go. Oh, looked like it was going to go and just came out. Unlucky again, but the Raider hustle gets the offensive board, and Pa will go to the hole. No foul. Hansen tried to keep it alive. It's going to be put up to number 3 and denied. Balzer tried to just easily put it up on the board. Zimmerman denied it. Zimmerman was kind of out of rhythm, and we're going to get a walk or a carry on Crawford, who just had a missed dribble, which is not indicative of how he plays under control, but this frenetic pace. Zimmerman blocks it. The Raiders come out with it, and then Zimmer gets immediately tied up by Coute. And it was kind of a push on that one. Trade of empty possessions there, as Woods will have it at the top. We go down to Sprecher. Left-handed shot on the baseline from Beitler, and he's starting to heat up, and the Warriors are looking for him. Lucas Marcus will split all. Henry Hansen had a 3. He'll go down low. He'll try to put it up against the 6'6" Noah Woods, and that's not there. Coute waits for the pass from Balzer, and he'll get an easy 2 for hustling to be in the right position. Lucas Marcus throws up a 3, not there. Zimmerman tries to rebound. It's going to be a foul on Zimmerman. That'll be his first. Team third. And Warriors will take it out underneath, and that'll be Sprecher taking the ball out underneath. The Raiders will apply full pressure, full court pressure. And Sprecher gets it into the senior, Sam Ewing. Ewing will set things up at the logo. He'll pop one over. Zimmerman's there to knock it away. Seth Paw will come up on the other end of it. Paw will switch around, left-handed layup, blocked by Sprecher. So the Raiders weren't able to get a shot off. And at the end of the first quarter, the Warriors 19, Raiders 13. We'll be right back for more Raider basketball action on GoRaidersLive.com.
Diamond Roofing is your trusted roofing contractor in Rapid City and the surrounding Black Hills area. With over 40 years of experience, they specialize in residential and commercial roofing, as well as siding, windows, and gutter installation. They also collaborate with general contractors to install roofs on new home construction. Diamond Roofing offers customized solutions that fit both your needs and your budget. Call 605-720-7663 for a quote or visit diamondroofingcorp.com today.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show with big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. and stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
It's time for Happy Honda Days at Danny Menno.
Raiders 13 off of 5 from Paw, 3 from Christensen, 3 from Crawford, 2 from Zimmerman. Warriors 19, 7 from Beitler, 8 from Jace Woods, 4 from Coute. And Neeson now back in. He'll get the ball to Zimmerman. Zimmerman had a good little look on it. Good pump fake. Got Noah Woods in the air, and a nice little baby hook finish there by Zimmerman to give him 4 and close the lead to 4. Now Crawford is on the ball guarding Coute. Coute on the logo. Woods thought about a 3. He'll take Zimmerman baseline, put one up, not there. Raiders were there, but rebound goes to a well-placed Beitler who's just kind of hand passes it quick over to Woods, who throws it down 2 hands off of 1 step. Pretty impressive for the 6'2 senior Jace Woods. Zimmerman goes baseline. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Noah Woods. Stay Raider ball, 29 on the shot clock, 7:15 to go in the half. Lucas Marcus will put it in for the Raiders. Neeson thought about a 3. And gets it into Zimmerman. Zimmerman tries to get the ball out to Crawford, and it's stolen away. And now coming back, easy layup by Sam Ewing. He'll get his first 2 of the night, and Zimmerman will try to take the ball in. He does, but he's blocked by Noah Woods. It'll stay Raider ball. No foul called. 26 on the shot clock for the Raiders. Neeson. Pistol Peyton. To Lucas Marcus, and it was knocked out of bounds off of his leg. Uncharacteristic and unfortunate turnover there. Raiders could have used at least a shot attempt on that possession, and that Coute will go long to Jace Woods. Run and jump, and he'll go baseline, try to dunk again, and Neeson blocks it. No foul. Woods wants a foul. Crawford goes high to Lucas Marcus. He runs into Ewing. Bumped, no foul. He'll get back to Woods, back to Sam Ewing, and an easy 2. And it looks like the Warriors are just kind of playing on the playground now. Seth Paw floats up with a no look, comes back with a shot. Floater, hoop and harm. Huge basket for the Raiders to keep them in this thing. For Seth Paw, the senior, that one's going to be on 24. Noah Woods, his first, team first. And Paw will try to convert the 3-point play, and does for the Raiders. And the lead is 7 now. Crawford will pick up Coute. Coute get it over to Sam Ewing. Ewing to Sprecher. Sprecher, Beitler in that left hand. This time it's off, and a good rebound by Crawford, who pushes it up to Zimmerman, who pushes it over to Paw. Paw thought about a 3. He'll step back and take one. Good! Seth Paw! Lead is now 4 for the Raiders. And Seth Paw on senior night having a good first half here with 11 points. Coutey with the little floater. That's short. Zimmerman, good rebound. Pa will bring it up. Ewing will take a stab at him and then hand it over to Coutey. Behind the back is Pa. He'll step three. Just off. This one being brought up by Sprecher. Sprecher almost went all the way to the hole, doesn't. A breakout by Lucas Marcus. He'll go up with a nice soft left-handed layup, and the lead is 2 for the Raiders. And we're going to get a timeout by head coach Jeff Tobin and the Warriors. With 5:11 to go in the half, with 30-second timeout. We'll be right back after this 30, Raiders 23, Warriors 25.
Rushmore Honda. Shop the area's best selection of pre-owned Hondas and Honda certified pre-owned. Get financing as low as 1.99% APR on certified pre-owned CRVs, HRVs, and other select models. 1.99. Plus, shop a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, including 4x4s and all-wheel drives, imports, and domestics, all with Rushmore Honda discounts. See us at Danny Meno at Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
Welcome back as the Raiders have cut the lead to 2. Outscored the Warriors here 7-0 in the last little stretch here. Great replay by Jacob showing Seth Pa his long three, even with the mascot. Ewing, drive, finish. Neeson alters the shot, but then knocks it out of bounds. Challenged there by Coutey, who can really get up. Wow. And it'll go to the Warriors. It'll stay their ball with 25 on the shot clock. Woods. Sprecher, long three, looks good, and it is.
3 for number 4, Ben Sprecher.
Ben Sprecher with the big three to keep the lead at 5. Logan Neeson. Big, strong move. Good job by Logan Neeson. Got the ball, power dribble, good footwork. Another three, that one's long, and Neeson with a good rebound. Boy, it's really great to see Logan Neeson just having confidence to go to work here. Strong last 2 possessions. Seth Pa, 3 off of the screen. Not there. Neeson knocks it out of bounds. And they did not call Sprecher on the line, and now Ewing just walks in unchecked for an easy layup. Lead stays 5. Pa, kick out. Lucas Marcus, 3. Little long. Just needs a little more air under that one. Long outlet. Lucas Marcus is there. Plays great defense. No, they're going to call foul. And Lucas Marcus did not look like he ever lost his guarding position. Balzer kind of contorted his body a little bit, but the foul was called at any rate. That'll go on Lucas Marcus. His first. Both teams with 1. And Balzer will convert that free throw, and we're going to have some subs. Paulson will come in for the Raiders along with Christensen. And looks like Ewing and Jace Woods will take a seat. That one rolls in for Balzer, so he'll make 2, his first 2 of the night. And Seth Pa now facing a 7-point deficit will guide the Raiders. To Christensen, to Paulson. Paulson to Logan Neeson. See if he turns and goes basket. No, he gets it to Pa. Pa will drive in, throw it up, not there. Jace Gingras in now, keeps the possession line, gets it to Christensen. Unlucky, in and out there. And now Noah Woods. And once again, Balzer will go in. This time nobody touches him. Comes up short. A long pass from Pa. Gingras goes down to the ground for it, and we're going to get a timeout. Washington, they'll keep the possession there on the tie-up between Noah Woods and sophomore now in for the Raiders, Jace Gingras. We're going to have a full timeout with 3:17 to go in the half. Raiders 25, Warriors 32. You're following Raider basketball on GoRaidersLive.com, liveticket.tv.
This time of year, you never know what Mother Nature has planned. Be ready for it in a 4x4 truck or sport utility from Danny Menho Toyota. Shop a great selection of go-in-the-snow 4x4s and all-wheel drives, domestics, and imports. Plus, the area's best selection of used Toyotas and Toyota certified pre-owned. Get financing as low as 4.99% APR for up to 72 months on certified pre-owned, including RAV4s. See us at Denny Menho Toyota or DennyMenhoToyota.com.
You're on. We're back here. Good replay work there as Sprecher hit a three. They'll have it in line. 2:55 to go here. Sprecher looks like he's going to take it to the rack. He does. A soft little floater. No Raider just was there to cut him off. Paulson with the three. Look good. Don't get him started, folks. We'll see a show if triple threes gets going. Paulson, big three to keep the Raiders in 6. Another three, and good answer there by Sprecher. Wow. Paul. He'll bring it up. Top of the key. He'll step back, shoot a three. Good! Senior Seth Paul unconscious with the three ball here for the Raiders. Back to a 6-point game. 2 possession, 2:10 to go. Raiders now. Christensen marking out front, and a near steal by Pa. And they're going to have a foul right here. It's going to be on Pa. Just couldn't quite get in there and grasp the ball. Close one there, but Pa nor the Raider bench contest it. Coutey now will put it in for the Warriors. He looks low, cuts across to Baltzer, this 6-foot junior, who gets it to Beitler. Woods on the baseline, and he'll go in, not there, and Raider Tate Van Beek will get the rebound, but it's denied by Coutey, and he'll go in with a one-handed layup. Unlucky for the Raiders. Jace Gingras now will cut in for a layup, no good. Fireball down, and Baltzer's just going to beat the Raiders down and get an easy 2 there. And the lead is 10. Pa, step back, three, good. Good. El Loco Trey Show for your senior, number 0, 5'11", point guard Seth Pa. His 4-3. He has 17. Crazy shot by Beitler, and he's going to get the call. Bail out there, in my opinion. I didn't see it all, but looked like the Raiders did everything they could. Kind of out of control, but the strong 5'11" junior guard, Beitler, was able to put a shot and go to the line here. That one's going to go on Van Beek, his first. Team third. And the left-handed shot of Beitler goes in. Christensen comes out. Zimmerman comes back in. So it's going to be Zimmerman, Gingras, Paulson, Van Beek, and Paul for the Raiders, going pretty long. And that one's good as well. Good-looking shot there by Beitler. And it's going to be the firm of Woods and Woods, Coutey, Ewing, and Sprecher. So basically your starting lineup minus Noah Woods. Gingras off the taste from Van Beek. Paul guarded tightly now by Ewing. Tried to pack it away. Paulson, long three. Oh, just off. Boy, that was in line. Just hit the right side of the rim. And now Ewing is going to come back. He'll get it to Coutey. A near steal by Gingras. He'll have a nice little floater in the lane. And Coutey is just smooth, but that'll extend the lead to 11. Pa will take it right back up. Tries to throw up a layup. It's blocked. Gets his rebound. Kicks it out to Paulson. Paulson, three. Oh, just again. Hit the rim just a little short. It was on line. We're going to get a foul on the Raiders. We'll go the other way. That's going to be their fourth foul of the quarter. But with 23.1 to go in the half, shouldn't become a factor unless there's a quick foul here. Ewing will put it in for the Warriors. Been solid. He'll get it into Sprecher, the junior. Guarded tightly by junior Henry Hansen. Good work out front by him. Van Beek now on Ewing. See if Tate can lock in here. Ewing so smooth. Van Beek stops dribble, does a good job. Couttet gets a three off. It's short. Paul launches one, but just didn't have enough momentum to get high enough to go towards the basket. So at the half, the Warriors 45, your Stevens Raiders 34. Will be back to recap the half, but we're going to stay right here and watch the Special Olympics demonstration by the Rapid City Flames. Alex Gomez, Nick Pupple, Carter Berlin, Casey Carlson, and Chris Palmer. And then hopefully these kids just have fun out there. Hayden, can you move that camera to get them? Okay, you got it. And here we go, and that's going to be a make. And these athletes are pretty excited to be out on the court giving us a show right now, and that's just what a great job by these youngsters here. Let's go, buddy. Oh, and another make. And it looks like the Stevens administration is going to see if they can hold up to the talent of these kids. And no, air ball by Karn. Let's see if Tyler Raquetto on official Sweater Vest Friday, air ball. He'll go in for a little layup and make it. Playing a little 21 game here. Up and in. It's great to see these athletes be able to be on this stage with the band playing. What a great scene here for high school athletics, where the pep band is playing for the Rapid City Flames Special Olympics demonstration. It's pretty awesome. Big man's looking to score some points. There's two. Mr. Card is getting a little better. He drew air there. Raquetto still coming up a little short. Hopefully his golf game's better. Good shot here. Well, thank you folks for supporting GoRaidersLive.com and not only allowing us to bring you this as a platform for Raider athletics, but a learning platform for the Stevens Sports Network, the students interested in sports broadcasting that get part-time jobs to help bring you this coverage. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors on GoRaidersLive.com.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Futures aren't made by accident. They're dreamt, they're planned, they're discovered. At Northern State University, futures are the result of hard work and grit. NSU is an academic powerhouse with a spirit of exploration and genuine support, where professors know your name and push you to discover what you're truly capable of. But don't take our word for it. When you experience Northern, you'll see the difference here.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset.
Community banking should be kind of personal. That's because there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to you. Fortunately, Security First Bank gets that. And that means you get more, too, like online tools, in-person expertise, and tailored banking solutions for your family or business. So, from balanced budgets to bucket lists, we're the bank for all you're doing. Security First Bank.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium on the campus of Rapid City Stevens High School. Again, thank you to the Raider Pep Band for playing and supporting during the Rapid City Flames Special Olympics basketball demonstration. Shout out to Alex Gomez, Nick Pupple, Carter Berlin, Casey Carlson, and Chris Palmer, the players from the Flame that came to join us tonight. Good luck on your season, and thank you so much for being so awesome. Again, it's Raider Cancer Awareness Night. Both girls and boys teams, all levels, are wearing pink Raider Cancer shirts to show their support for those who survive, those battling, and for those and their families that succumb to cancer. Also senior night for both crews, and we'll talk about that after this one. Let's get to the stats here with a couple minutes to go before the horn. The Warriors had 5 turnovers, 26 rebounds, 4 offensive. The Raiders had 7 turnovers, so they're -2 there. 23 rebounds, -3 there, but they had 7 offensive, so +3 in that category. Shooting-wise, the Warriors are just shooting pretty hot from the field. They're almost 49%, 20% from 3, and 5 for 5 from the line. The Raiders shooting 31% from the field, 27 from three-point land, and 2 for 2 from the line. And as you saw the replays coming into this one, big threes, one there by Drayson Paulson and 2 by Seth Paugh, that are trying to keep the Raiders in this thing. They trail 34-45. Leading the way for the Warriors is Jace Woods with 10, Brecken Beitler with 9, both Sprecher and Coute with 8, Ewing with 6, Balzer with 4. So pretty spread out, pretty balanced there for the Raiders. Seth Paugh 17. Next is Zimmerman with 4. And then with 3 apiece are Crawford, Paulson, and Anders Christensen. And then rounding out the scores for the Raiders is Logan Neeson and Lucas Marcus with 2 apiece. We got about 30 seconds to go on the clock on this one. We'll stay right here as we get set for the second half of Class AA Boys Basketball. Brought to you subscription free on GoRaidersLive.com, LiveTicket.tv, and you can also follow us on YouTube, Stevens Raiders channel. Looks like the officials, Alan Schmaltz, Nick Gottlob, and Chris Long are out and ready to get things going. Reset the clock. It looks like Washington here will have the opening possession of the second half, and they're going to come out with Ewing. Let's see here. That's Ewing, Coutey, Beitler, Jace Woods, and Sprecher. So they'll be the same starting 5. For the Raiders, it'll be Paulson, Christensen, Logan Neeson, and Lucas Marcus. Coutey off the bounce will take Paulson, step back, not there. Ewing off a screen, 3-ball. Rebounded by Woods. Right back to Ewing for another 3. This one's off, but this time Sprecher gets the long rebound. He'll step back. Push it over to Coutey. See if he'll try to take Paulson on the bounce. He doesn't. Backs out. Gets down to Woods. Woods takes Neeson. Neeson! Great job there by Logan Neeson. Unlucky, though. Coutey ran down the ball. The ball goes inside. Warriors can't get up a shot. The Raiders do. It goes high over to Seth Paw, and going to be a turnover right back, and then another turnover right back. So nerves by both teams coming out of the halftime. And eventually the Raiders will get the ball, and all possessions will kind of be in favor, won by the Raiders, as the Warriors inbound the ball on that possession. Coutey guarding. Neeson thought about a 3. They're backing up, giving it to him. Paul then will say, I'll replace him and take it. He has a little floater that he throws up from about, eventually probably about 12. At any rate, Paul will open the half with the scoring for the Raiders and cut the lead down. Sprecher posting up Lucas Marcus. 2 tough spin moves. He'll go into Lucas Marcus and just outpower Sprecher, the 6'4 junior. 3-ball, Drayson Paulson. Feeling it. 2 threes for 33. Drayson Paulson, the senior. Big 3 for the Raiders. Right back is shot by Beitler, not there, but Ewing is there for the rebound, and he'll get an easy 2 on the putback. Paulson with the wraparound pass to Christensen in the lane, and he'll bank one off with a little jump hook. Anders Christensen gets a quick 2 in the third. Woods looking to take Neeson. Neeson stops the dribble. Ball knocked away by Paw, but Coutey recovers. Little floater in the lane. Good. David Coutey with his another 2. That'll give him 10. Woods also has 10. Sprecher has 10. 9 and 8, respectively, for Ewing and Beitler. And that's going to be a foul on Christensen. He thought he was in good position, and that's going to send Sam Ewing to the line. Christensen doesn't usually say much, so I think he really felt that he held his guarding position. At any rate, it's a foul, and Ewing goes to the line. 10-point lead, and that one rims out. So if the Raiders, Ewing makes or misses and the Raiders come down, they can cut to a single-digit deficit for the first time in a while. So that would be huge for the Raiders, trying to claw back into this one. Ewing. This one's good. Paw now will bring it up. He'll do it on the run. He'll fire it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman thought about going up top to Paulson, but he'll take Woods down low. Continue to take him down low. Tough shot. Lucas Marcus is there. He'll go up, get rejected. He'll push it back to Zimmerman. His jumper not there. Paulson looked like to be open. Nope, he was marked. My bad. I was a different player there. Sprecher thought about it. He'll just force his way in. No foul. Paul looked like he might have been hit on the head. Goes to Crawford. To Paulson. He'll step over. 3. Oh, just off. Boy, it was good rhythm, good step over. And they're going to give the ball to Washington. The Raider faithful thought it should stay home, but that's the way it should go when they're all under the basket there. The Raider faithful. Coutey now takes Crawford on the dribble, just blows by him. Sweet little layup, but soft on the board and comes off. Zimmerman did disrupt that shot. Zimmerman thought about a 3, and he'll go down the lane with a two-hand jam. Zimmerman waking up the crowd here. Juke, drive, and jam for the sophomore. Number 20, Andrew Zimmerman, and he gets a steal. He gets it to Paulson. Behind the back pass to Crawford. To Paw. 3. Off. That would have made this place go crazy as the Raiders are starting to play a little bit more loose, just hoping for more shots to fall here. Ewing, he'll take a 3. That's short. Paulson had Sprecher boxed out, but Sprecher fought through it, and he'll get an easy 2 on the putback. Paw to Paulson. Paulson to Paw. Paw to Zimmerman. Zimmerman again goes in. This time he's challenged by Woods. It's blocked, but Peyton Crawford gets the rebound to Zimmerman and an easy 2. Pistol Peyton Crawford with another crafty pass. The 5'9", 8th grade guard, number 5, Peyton Pistol Crawford, and coming right back down is Sprecher with a 3. He's really having a good game. Crawford, 3 good! Pistol Peyton for 3. Raiders hanging in there. Going to get a call of timeout. Woods kind of slipped, went to the floor. We'll see if they'll get a towel on that. At any rate, it's a 30-second timeout by Coach Jeff Tobin. We'll be right back after this 30 on GoRaidersLive.com.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Welcome back. Coutey will inbounds it. Great job by Jacob and Delaney again. That inbounds play, they let Beitler go. Missed the first one, makes the second. Unlucky there for the Raiders. Nice job on the replays. The production team saw the big 3 by Paulson, the two-hand jam. Thank you, Andrew Zimmerman, for dusting off the rim with your head. And then the 3-point by Pistol Peyton. Raiders now, handoff. Coutey just anticipates the behind-the-back dribble by Hansen and causes a tie-up. Boy, he's quick. And just great instincts there defensively for the sophomore. Lucas Marcus into Paw. Seth Paw with 19. Gets it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman takes it to the hole. This time he gets Woods up in the air before he does his little jump hook right over him for 2. 9-point game, single digits for the Raiders. 3-possession game. Coutey wiggles. Shot. Not there. Raiders long rebound. No one to box out. 3 ball by Sprecher. Oh, so unlucky. The Raiders worked so hard defensively in that possession and couldn't come up with the rebound. On the other end, though, they do, as Zimmerman misses. And Paw will step back, and that 3 was partially blocked. 50-62, lead back to 12. Coutey with the dribble, a slide and a slip. Wow. Tough take. Wow. And we're going to get a timeout, a full timeout for the Raiders. Coach Brandon Yellowrobe going to try to reel this back one in. With 1:15 to go in the third, Raiders 50, Warriors 64. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Things were a little different back in 1979, but at McKee Ford, our approach to customer service hasn't changed. We're a family-owned and operated dealership with a commitment to respect and integrity. See us on the Big Ford Corner or online at McKeeFord.com.
At McKee Ford, we've got it. F-Series, Super Duty, Rangers, and Mavericks. All with up to $14,485 off MSRP.
See us on the Big Ford Corner or online at McKeeFord.com.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher. Raiders trail by 14. Coach Yellowrobe take a timeout there to try to get things settled and draw up a good one here. Try to cut into this lead. Lucas Marcus. He'll go baseline, turn. He'll look down below for Hansen, but the length of the Warriors. But that was a kick, but it's 22 on the clock, so no reset there. Neeson will come in. Neeson, Crawford, Zimmerman, Paw, Marcus for the Raiders. Neeson. Nice little shell for Lucas Marcus for 3. The 6'1 junior, number 1, Lucas Marcus takes advantage of good positioning by Logan Neeson. Looked like there was a line step there by Beitler, but at any rate, the Raiders come back. Zimmerman gets a bunch of players off the ground, turns around with a little jumper. Thank you very much, and he'll have 10 or 12 just like that. Lead back down to 9. Little difference on the shot clock and game clock, and boy, just patience of Baltzer, and then he saw the lane, and it was last shot or best shot. Crawford, 3, in and out. That would have been huge for the Raiders. They trail by 11, and Ewing just goes for everybody. Gets it to Jace Woods, and he'll throw down a 2 close to the buzzer. It's 68-55 at the end of 3. So at the end of the 3, the Warriors 68, the Raiders 55. They cut it to 9, and just a couple possessions, the Warriors are jumped back up to 13. We'll be right back after these messages to bring you the last quarter. You're following Raider Basketball on GoRaidersLive.com.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats and attics to rodents and walls, ants in kitchens, stubborn bedbug infestations, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family owned, community trusted.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We're back. The Warriors will inbound to start the fourth. Woods. Ewing. Back past Woods and Logan Neeson with the great block. Powell run it down. Good job there of positioning by Neeson and timing his jump. Saw the replay there where Logan Neeson just was right position to give Lucas Marcus a chance to score. And Seth Paugh with his handles and ability to just have body control to get up those soft shots drops another 2. He has 21 to lead all scorers. Coutey goes in, blocked, but I think there's going to be a foul on the ground by Crawford, and let's see who they call this on. It is going to be Crawford, his first, team first, with 46 seconds gone in this quarter. Coutey will go to the line. His first of the game, and he sinks it. Anders Christensen will come back in for Crawford. So for the Raiders, Neeson, Zimmerman, Paugh, Lucas Marcus, and Anders Christensen. For the Warriors, Coutey, the firm, Woods and Woods, and then that solid backcourt of Ewing and Sprecher. Paugh, give a little shake, get it to Lucas Marcus. He'll go to the hole. He'll try to find Christensen. It pops back out to Paugh. 20 on the shot clock. Neeson gets it back to Paugh. Paugh. Nice dribble. He'll go up and in for 2. Even Coutey could not find that one. Seth Paugh, your senior, with 23 points to lead all scorers. Wow. Was that good? Raiders still trail, though, by 11. That one's knocked away by Neeson. Boy, I'll tell you what, Logan Neeson is playing with real purpose tonight. Never seen him this locked in. Boy, is he fun to watch. Physical, strong, long, athletic, doing a great job. And officials have a little equipment issue here. Hopefully the official Schmaltz got everything, Alan Schmaltz got everything taken care of. Coutey into Ewing to Woods. Jace Woods to Noah Woods. Coutey. He's looking for Sprecher. Really battling. Lucas Marcus tries a spin move, and a hoop and a harm. Boy, Lucas Marcus was working so hard to manage the taller Sprecher. Has 3 inches on him, and just when he made his second turn, just couldn't get there. But not for lack of effort, as the 6'4" junior Sprecher will go to the line. That'll be 20 points for him. And we're still having some technical difficulties on the whistle for the official Schmaltz. He seems to have it figured out now, and so we'll get back to the line for Sprecher and his first free throws of the game. First one's up, or to complete the three-point play, that one's up and in. Paugh to Christensen. Coutey bodies him, no call. Christensen kicks out to Lucas Marcus. Hand off to Paugh. Paugh thought about a step back 3, but Zimmerman was right there, and they're going to get a foul on Noah Woods, who tried that long length reach. And the firm has a little discussion and a little disagreement there. Looked like the senior partner, Jace Woods, walked away from the junior partner, Noah Woods, after a little conversation there. Brotherly love. Christensen, Lucas Marcus. He'll go all the way in, up and under, and get fouled. I think that's going to be on Sprecher. We'll see here. Official Schmaltz calls it on. It does look like he has 4 up there. Sprecher. That's his first. Second team. Warriors really don't have anybody in foul trouble. Raiders just Anders Christensen with 3. Lucas Marcus, nice job from the line there, drains that one. That'll be his 6 points. He'll try to get 7 and get the Raiders back within 12 in 4 possessions. He does. Woods will get it to Coute. Christensen will pick him up, give him a little bit of space here. Woods kind of doing the shield screen. He'll use it. Coute pops over to Woods. Woods was going to dunk it, and he comes around and does a two-handed soft layup. Paw, step back 3 off the board, no good. Zimmerman tried for the rebound, but Noah Woods was able to block him out, get higher, and then, nope, not a steal. It's going to be a call there. Let's see if that goes on Lucas Marcus or Lucas Marcus, his third now. 5:20 to go. Raiders trail by 14 here. Long pass, and Logan Neeson is going to get it and throw it down to Seth Paul with a great pass. Boy, the pace of that pass was just perfect for Paul to now have 25 points on senior night. Thank you, Logan Neeson, for that one. Wow. He's having a great game. And we're going to get a timeout here. It's like we're going to have Washington have a full timeout. With 4:59 to go on senior night, Raiders 63, Warriors 75. You're following Raider basketball on GoRaidersLive.com, LiveTicket.tv.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium. 4:59 to go in this one. Raiders trail. Be right with them, and then they just miss some shots or have empty possessions, and this tough Warrior team would score a couple points and just kind of spread it out there. And there's another good pass underneath, and that's going to be a foul, and we'll see if that's on Christensen or Paw. Coute in his handles just quick. That's the second on Seth Paw. But the fourth team foul with 4:49 to go, and Woods will go to the line here. Noah Woods, Jace Woods, his first free throws of the game. He makes that one. Lead is 13. Woods will try to extend that to 14. He does. Oh, no, that one rolls around and comes out. Wow. Christensen, Zimmerman tries to back down to the hole, stolen by Woods. Over to Noah Woods, and he'll go up and throw down a two-hand jam himself. Put a little exclamation point on that to give the Warriors a 15-point lead. Seth Paw kicks it over to Lucas Marcus. He wants a screen from Zimmerman. Kicks it off his toe, another turnover. Back to Jace Woods. He kicks it out to Coutey. Coutey 3 ball, good.
David Coutey for 3.
Just 4 and change to go here. 18-point lead. At the end of this one, we'll get the Raiders of the game for both the boys and the girls. So we'll let the producers kind of get their picks going there. How we do that one. So there, that one's off, and Coutey will get the rebound and drive it back down for the Warriors. Walter thought about a 3, and Warriors are content to take some time off, and Coutey will dribble in. Not there. He'll get it to Sprecher. Throws one up. No good. Neeson will get the rebound. He'll dribble it out. He'll go up to Lucas Marcus, who, boy, did a good job of just keeping that in bounds. And Christensen will throw up a 3. It hits the side of the backboard, and that kind of just tells the story for the Raider shooting woes tonight. Not that they wanted to have them, just not on. Darn it. That one's knocked around. Almost had it, was Neeson, and then he'll take it back in to Woods. Woods will go in. He'll get his own rebound and put it up and in. Wow. He's got some spring. Went straight back up. Lucas Marcus 3. Good.
Lucas Marcus for 3.
Big 3 there for the Raiders. It was almost at 20, back down to 15, and a timeout for the Raiders. That'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back after this 30-second message.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Welcome back to GoRaidersLive.com and Class AA boys basketball. Number 11, Sioux Falls, Washington, 83. Number 15, Rapid City Stevens Raiders, 68. Seth Paws netted 25 to lead all scorers on senior night. And he'll pick up Coutey. David Coutey, number 30, good-looking sophomore player, will slip some Raiders. Alley-oop dunk to the freshman, Noah Woods. Lucas Marcus in the paint. Good little turnover to give him 14. Grayson Paulson with the layup. He misses it. Jace Gingras will get the ball, but no, it'll go off his foot out of bounds. Turnover for the Raiders. And we'll have a sub coming in for the Warriors. That'll be Ewing coming back in for Balzer. Ewing will just kind of dribble the ball, kill some time at the logo, get it to Coutey, who will throw up a 3. That's off. Gingras with a good rebound, and yep, he should draw the foul. Good box out there.
Number 24, Noah Woods, his third.
Noah Woods with his third foul. Paul will bring it up, see if he can add to his total. He'll take it in, slip in for a layup, and he does. He's up to 27 now, is Seth Paw. Lead 13. It's almost 20. Raiders have cut it a little bit. See if they have enough time, though, with 1:20 and change to go. Yeah, 1:20. 25 on the shot clock for the Warriors, and they'll go ahead and use it. Coutey will get the ball. And he'll just kind of float it in back again to Woods, who will just drop in another layup. So that 2-point game is hard to stop. Paw kicks it out to Hansen. Hansen, Paulson, logo 3, good! Grayson Paulson brought some rain on that 3 ball. 75-87. We'll have a timeout here. And we'll see if it's for substitutions or what we got here. It's going to be a full timeout.
60-second timeout for Rapid City.
With 53 seconds to go, Raiders 75, Warriors 87. We'll be right back.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Welcome back. Great replay from Jacob and Delaney. The senior, number 33, Drayson Paulson, draining one from the state outline logo mark to cut the lead to 12. 4 possessions with 53 seconds to go here. Van Beek in. Let's see if they foul right away. They don't. They try to pressure. Almost make him throw it away. They do. Lucas Marcus gets it to Van Beek. Over to Jace Gingras, who goes up for a layup, and we're going to get a block, and Gingras will go to the line, and that's going to be on Ewing. So I think that's only his second, maybe? His first. Let's see if the sophomore, number 21, Jace Gingras, can convert here from the line. He misses the first. He'll step to the stripe for his second throw. Check his release. Doesn't look too bad, but it's off. Paul almost gets the ball. Woods does. Guarded by a host of Raiders, and they get it to Coutey, who gets up an alley-oop jam. Another one this time to Jace Woods.
Woods for 2.
And Jace Woods will have 19. 3-ball Lucas Marcus is short. Woods will knock it over to Coutey. Coutey will go to Ewing. He'll miss the dunk. Woods will get it, though, and be fouled by Jace Gingras of the Raiders, who was just trying to get in there and get the ball on the rebound. Officials having a little conversation.
Foul is on number 21, Jace Gingras. His second.
Yeah, and after they get everything worked out, they fifth foul. Let's see who's going to go to the line there. It's going to should be Jace Woods, and it is. So a 12.5 to go. The Raiders tried to fight back and hang in there. Warriors just were a little bit too much, and good from the line for sure to help that gap. Neeson and Paulson come back in. Lucas Marcus, Peyton Crawford, Seth Paw. Ewing, Woods, Coutey, and Sprecher. And now Woods will come out for Beitler. Sprecher with 21. Woods with 20. Coutey with 17. Long three, not there with 7 seconds to go. Warriors are just going to dribble it around and then give the ball to the referee. That'll be the final here. So after the final buzzer, Warriors 91, Raiders 75, excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for attending
The Warriors now will move to 9 and 10, and they'll be back in action again tomorrow at Rapid City Central. The Raiders now move to 5 and 14, and they'll be back here tomorrow at Carroll Higher in the afternoon versus Sioux Falls Jefferson. We'll stay right here while we wait for the stats and go over our players of the game and talk about some of the events of the night, and then we'll recap stats, and then we'll be back here tomorrow. So we'll just get some of our information lined up here, and we'll be ready to go. Let's first start with, just a big, huge thank you to the seniors of the cheerleading and both the girls and the boys teams. Congratulations to them and their parents for great careers. The senior cheerleaders for the Raiders, Abigail Cuppy, parents Kim and Josh Cuppy. Abigail is a 3-year letter winner in football and basketball sideline cheer. She's a captain of the football cheer team, 3.9 GPA. Abigail plans to attend Texas A&M to major in elementary education and become a kindergarten teacher. Matea Dupre, parents Randy and Jake Dupre, 2-year team captain, 3-year Spirit of Six recipient, participated in winter sideline cheer and competitive cheer 4 years. Not decided on a college, but plans to major in healthcare field. Natalie Baker, parents Jennifer and Damon Baker. She's a student athlete, leadership team member, 3-year letter winner for dance, awarded an all-state award freshman year. Plans to attend college for a master's degree in child family development with a bachelor's in psychology. And once she graduates, plans to be a child life specialist. Vivian Wasson, parents Michelle and Thad Wasson. Vivian is a member of the National Honor Society with 3.9 GPA. It's her first year of dance. She's undecided on what college to attend, however, plans to pursue a degree in nursing. Let's move to the girls' basketball seniors as we wait for some stats up here. Jessa Griswold, parents Carrie and John Griswold. Jessa has a 4.0 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society. 4-year letter recipient in girls' basketball. Jessa plans to attend Mount Marty University to pursue nursing while playing basketball. Finley Love, her parents are Sonia and Jason Love. Finley is a member of National Honor Society, 4.0 GPA, 4-year letter recipient in girls basketball, captain of the basketball team. Finley has plans to attend Augustana University in Sioux Falls to major in nursing while playing college basketball. Hallie Peterson, parents Abby and Scott Peterson. Hallie is a member of National Honor Society, 4.2 GPA, 4-year letter winner in girls basketball. Plans to study business administration while also playing basketball at Mount Marty University. Mackenzie Mack Schreiber, the birthday girl. Parents Tammy and Jay Schreiber. Mackenzie's 4-year letter winner in basketball, 4.2 GPA, member of National Honor Society. She plans to attend Mount Marty University to study nursing while continuing basketball at the college level. And last but not least, Hayden Thornton, parents Billy and Tyler Thornton. Hayden has a 4.0 GPA, 2-year letter winner recipient in basketball, 1-year letter recipient in golf, has a 1,000-point basketball career, plans to attend Lake Area Tech to pursue the professional fixed-wing pilot program. How cool is that? Now moving on to the senior boys. Logan Neeson. Boy, he played a really good game tonight. Parents Andrea Minkle and Josh Neeson. Sister Kaylee Harkin. Logan has played basketball for 4 years, has been voted Defensive Player of the Year twice, plans to attend SDSU in the fall of 2026 to major in natural resource law enforcement to continue his passion for hunting and fishing. Seth Paw. Parents Brittany and Leon Paw. Seth has played basketball for 4 years, a 3-year letter winner. He has been voted 2 times Defensive Player of the Year, recognized for his leadership, discipline, and competitive drive. Seth plans to continue basketball at a collegiate level. He is looking forward to growing both academically and athletically. And last but not least, number 33 in your program, number 1 in our hearts, Drayson Paulson. Parents Jackie and Darren Paulson. Drayson is a 4-year member of the Econ Club and current Econ Club president, 2-year letter winner in basketball, athlete of the week in 24-25. Drayson was voted as a homecoming king this year. Plans to attend Minnesota North College in Hibbing to major in business while continuing his basketball career for the Cardinals. Drayson would like to thank his parents and brother Dawson for their continued encouragement and support to help him become successful both on and off the court. Those are your seniors. And now to get to your players of the game, voted by our producers here. For the girls, the Raider of the game, senior Jessa Griswold, number 22, who led all scorers in that one in the big Raider win. So congratulations to Jessa, being recognized by your peers for dropping 15 tonight. And on the boys' side, they had 2. Seth Paw for his finish, and I just got the stats handed to me, so I'll take a look. He finished with 27, and for Lucas Marcus, who finished with 14, but just did so many good things and did well on defense. So those are our Raiders of the game. Break down the stats I just got. Turnovers for the Warriors, 11. Rebounds, 47, 14 offensive. For the Raiders, they also had 11 turnovers, 37 rebounds, 13 offensive. For the game, the Warriors shot 51% from the field, 28 from three land, and 86%, 85.8 from the line. The Raiders ended up shooting 40% from the field, almost 31% from three-point land, and 67% from the line. Like we said, we'll be back here tomorrow as we have more basketball action against Sioux Falls Jefferson. For Jacob and Delaney, thank you for following Raider Athletics. Subscription free on GoRaidersLive.com, liveticket.tv. We'll see you next time.